welcome to Fallout 3 Part 25. So, I am very, very excited about getting into the stream today. One, because we're going to go find Three Dog. And I'll get into why that is something I want to do in a bit. But the other reason I am very excited is because anyone who's been watching this show watching this stream, dear Lord, Grace, save us all. But basically, anyone who's been watching this for a while knows that I like to do a lot of themed sort of topics and things like that and just bring up interesting facts. And today's is medical things throughout history and that. So if anyone is slightly squeamish about things like, and I know this is probably a stupid comment saying that you're on my channel, but if you're slightly squeamish about cannibalism, you may not enjoy some of the things I mention a little bit later, but to be quite frank, that's a bit more on you than it is on me. But anyway, let's get into it. Let me just move this over here. Oh, we'll stop that, and we will bring up the game. Okay, hey Simpson, how's it going? All right, so Three Dog, basically. We have been trying to find Three Dog forever. And it was brought to my attention that the reason we haven't been able to find Three Dog is because I accidentally skipped his quest. Oh, and this is happening now. Basically, I brought a jukebox when I was refilling our stim packs, and now the arms just sort of move of their own volition. Hey, folks. So that's delightful. Oh gosh, and Sticky's fallen over again. I wish the chat would just stay in one piece. Do you know what I mean? Here. You go there. Good, Sticky. Right, so yes, basically we've been trying to find Three Dog forever. And I skipped him in the main quest because I went straight to Rivet City. But as long as I've been streaming this, people have basically been raising Three Dog to me and asking me where is Three Dog? Have you met Three Dog? And I'm always like, no, when does he appear? And well, the answer is early on in the beginning, unless you skip it. So we are off to go and find him. So that should be delightful. Okay. Oh, okay, we're straight into a gunfight. Excellent. Just what I love. Oh, did I actually just... Okay, I just brought everything with us. We got the ant sting, which is nice, because, we did the superhero one, where you've got to talk the two superheroes out of it. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that I could have gotten the ant lady's outfit, because I would totally be rocking that if that was a choice. Oh gosh. And down you go as well. Yes, our AP's still there. And I believe that since we're level 30, I actually can't change my skills or anything anymore, which is quite sad, because I'd love to keep leveling Jeff up, but I think we're kind of stuck as is. So that's bad news for anyone who likes terminal hacking. Okay, so let's... Are we still fighting, folks? No, okay, we're all clear. Though the lovely shooting with the bullets now in my body, presumably, remind me of... Let's bring up the first interesting one I was reading about. They used to have these things called bullet extractors. So this was back when guns were still pretty new. Actually, oh no, I need a normal tin can. And the issue was that when you got shot with a bullet, they could only really take out the ones near the surface, because if they went any deeper... well, medical science back then was really bad and they just couldn't do it. It was kind of more of a death sentence to try to dig it out. And so they created a thing called a bullet extractor. And a bullet extractor is this long tube. And one end has like sort of a corkscrew thing and the other end has a drill bit. And the drill bit can be increased or decreased in length. And then what you do is you stick it into the wound until you find the soft lead bullet, and then you twist the top so that you kind of like go into the bullet like you would a cork in wine, and then you extract the bullet that way and you just pull it out with the tube. So I was like, that is how they used to do it. It looks, if you Google and have a look, it does not look like something you want a doctor coming towards you with, in any way, shape or form. All right, folks, let's keep, probably my favorite thing about Fallout is the fact that your corpses remain, because I always get sad if you're playing a game and your hard-killed enemies just disappear on you. Why did I not... That's so odd. Normally I take everything from a body that I can. So it's funny that I've left those ones alive. But yes, we have allegedly missed the area here in the tunnels that we were meant to go because we're heading to, where is it? Let me just bring up the little map. Yeah, we're heading to the Chevy Chase area because we need to go to the GNR building to find our dear friend. Okay, so let's keep going then. Hi, illegal? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Please let me know. Hey, Mardside, how's it going? Talking about screen... I do like that pun. I just got that pun. Talk about screwing people over. I like that. You're still on Overwatch, Mardside. Nice. Are you winning? I hope so. Yeah, sorry if I butcher anybody's name when trying to pronounce things. I am a known butcher both in game and of verbal words. But speaking of the bullet extractor, it very nicely, yes, I am going the right way, nicely leads into the other kind of extractor they had back in the day. It's a made-up name, just call me Ali. Awesome, thank you so much, Ali. It actually looks like a very nice name. I was like, oh, I wonder what language or something that's from. But nice. Yeah, they had this other thing and it was called an arrow extractor. So you can all imagine what it was extracting. And now that's a really, really fun one. And it was made before the bullet extractor, so one assumes that it sort of inspired the other. Yes, that's the way we want to go. And now this one also involved a tube. This tube, though, was hollow, and it would go over the shaft of the arrow. And on either side of the tube, you would have blades like scissors, but they were inverted. Come back here! Dang it, Cockroach! You are very fast. Should Forks not be with us? I always get concerned when he disappears, because he's my big Mitchell. Okay, Forks, I'm gonna assume you turn up. But yeah, and so you would have blades like you do on scissors, but they would go the opposite way. So the idea was, you would put, oh excellent, we got a Nuka Quantum. You would put the shaft of the arrow in the tube, you'd slide it down, and then the blades would align with the edges of the arrow wound, like the arrow head, and then you would, basically use the top, which had like the scissor handles, and you would cut outwards from the wound. So you would basically open it up bigger, and the idea, thank you folks for reappearing, the idea behind it was, since you can't just yank out the head because you'd do more damage, it was meant to actually make a nice cut. It was very effective. It just looks absolutely terrifying, to be honest. Okay, we are going where I want to go. But yeah, which sounds more terrifying to you guys? The one with the screw or the one with the scissors? Ooh, okay. These guys definitely need a better weapon than my knife. That was just for fun. That's just a shock sword. I do enjoy a good shock sword. Because honestly, the one with the blades, I think it sounds a little bit more terrifying, but to me, it sounds much nicer in practice because it's only opening the wound a little bit. The other one's got a whole drilling action going on, and you never want that. You don't want that verb being described near you type thing. Oh, okay. Which two Greek words? Interesting. Ali, that would be interesting. Screws sound rough, yeah? Yeah, the screws definitely sound rougher, Barry, I think. Though if you look at both of them, initially you want to run away from the bladed one. Oh, hey. You are very dead. I wonder if it has any corpse soap on it. Do you guys actually, that's fun. I mentioned that to somebody the other day and they didn't have any idea what corpse soap was. But it's basically on the human body. If you get the right conditions, I know that we're sort of in the right area. If you get the right conditions, what happens, like temperature and pressure, I believe, the fat, when a body is just decomposing, it turns into a soap-like substance, which I don't know if you could use it as actual soap. I mean, technically soap is just rubbing something on your body, so I guess yes. In the hopes of getting clean. Oh my gosh, these guys are doing so much damage. Sir, so could you please just, please not. You are very... I like how Forks is just in the background doing that. Looking them up, I completely forgot. Fair enough. Oh, question, Ali. Are you a big fan of, Fallout? And one of my favorite questions to ask is, if so, like Fallout 3 or any of them, did you are you a blow up Megaton kind of person or a save Megaton kind of person? That went down quite easily. Oh, why are we screaming? They're all dead, folks. I'm afraid he may have PTSD at times. Oh no, he actually spotted an enemy. Oh, that's good of you. Brilliant. See, this is why I would be dead in the wasteland without Forks. Because I just jolly go off on my own, don't I? Hey, buddy. Come on.
No, you went and got me mad!
I'm hoping you're talking to them. Oh, gosh. Yeah, alright, so they're all coming out. I'm probably gonna have to change off of my sword. I do have some very disappointing news. The buzz stick is, we had a buzz stick, which was basically a chainsaw, and that has unfortunately been lost, and I don't know where. I must have sold it, or I must have done something to it, because it's just completely gone, and it was my favorite weapon. Not only because its original use was for childbirth, but because I really liked the sound it made when we attacked the enemies. You're not even about you are in Bastion games because it's therapeutic. No, fair enough. Fallout is a fantastic game if you want to be evil in it. Like, it is so many options, so many more than I even realized that there were options. So it definitely sounds like you would be a blow-up Megaton kind of person. I can hear someone zapping us. That's never fun. And join them later as King and go back and save them. Then blow them up again. Oh no. Oh gosh. Cars in this universe have suddenly started to self-destruct and I don't know what. Okay. Oh, hang on. Wait, what the heck? I'm gonna focus on this. I saw something just then and I don't think I like it. And I'm really hoping that it's just that I didn't see it correctly. No, I saw it correctly. What the heck is that? I don't... you know what? Can it get me... Oh my. Oh no. Oh my god, did she... Oh no, he's up. Oh my god. I was like, no, don't kill Forks. Oh my goodness. Look how big he is. Like, we had that other big one, but he was naked and... I felt like smaller than that. I'm just going to kill your brothers over here. So that's going to be swell. Oh gosh. They are not going down. I hope Forks he's not. I think they've killed Forks. I lost Liberty Prime. He's just wailing on Forks. He's already dead. He's already dead, damn it. Oh my god. I thought you all said that Forks couldn't die. Have I? Oh god, okay. I don't... This is a horrible place and I hate it. Let's drink all of that. Oh my god, I'm hoping like he's not dead. I'm really, really hoping he's not dead. Hang on. Please go down as well. Oh dear lord. I'm trying to help Forks. He looks like the Swan Lake guy. Like Rothfuss, the sorcerer from Swan Lake? I think it's Rothfuss. Oh gosh. Okay, so that's one down. I'm trying to help Barry. Always make sure. Yeah, he is double, triple tapping that corpse. Forks is just going to be mush. I'm going to get out of here, and Forks would just be dead. It would just be this pile. I do enjoy so much when they explode. Oh, he's back up! What, did you like pummel him through death back from the afterlife into existence again? How does that work? Oh no, my face! I need those. Well, that. Oh gosh. He's so big. Forks, come fight him here. Alright, so I'm guessing that Forks can't die and he just keeps coming back. Which is like very good news for... Okay. That's one way to glitch out, I guess. Okay. There's a big one. Oh god, no. Oh my goodness gracious, I just looked at our health. that is not good. So, just an FYI, Barry, we started with 64 stim packs. If you could make a note of that, that would be super appreciated. Let's see just how many of these we kill by the end of it. I like how he keeps running back to put this pole through his head. Like, okay, he is not going down easy. I think, when the game decides to run. Oh gosh, why do I even go out that far? I don't need to. I just feel this urge. I like to get close up and personal when wow, he is, I'm starting to almost feel bad about killing him. He's clearly not all, like he's clearly taken too many lasers to the head, if you know what I mean. Are you just fleeing or? And I'm a bit concerned because Forks is not even shooting at him now. Oh, Forks, are you just sort of, Forks is scared. Forks no want to fight. Okay, can I just point out, the big boss fights are a little bit less dramatic when your boss is like just sort of glitching in a corner. It makes everything a lot less scary, except for when they come back after you. Haha, you can't get me here. That's called cheesing it. Excellent. And down he goes. Well, that was oh, and he's got lots of stuff on him. I guess he would. Can you imagine him holding a Chinese pistol? The thing would be a toothpick in his hand. And you have a radiation. I guess I'm taking that now. Towson plays Fallout New Vegas. Fair, like push Forks behind the car and then he couldn't reach him to keep smashing him. That does make sense. Yeah, I'm a big fan whenever they glitch. Simply because I run away a lot. So if they glitch out on me, it makes it so much easier to come back. Do any of you guys have a favorite glitch you've ever come across in a game? One of my favorite glitches possibly has to be when we got Liberty Prime to fly, simply because I thought that he was genuinely supposed to fly like that, until you guys corrected me that no, he was not meant to fly in the air. And this was just us being special. I have so many of their tags now, which is very nice. And what do we have here? Let's go. Oh no, another tag. I'm honestly just collecting them as war trophies at this point. I know that there was a thing I was supposed to do with it. Oh, yes, I need a key. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Did any of these guys have a... Because I know 3 Dog is meant to be in this building. Huh. I have questions. So... Oh, hang on. There's an intercom. There's an intercom. Maybe someone's out there.
Looks like it's all clear. Unlocking outer doors.
Nice. Yes, so for anyone watching this now or after in the VODs, because you guys will, I know that some people do watch my VODs, you guys have let me know that, there is a community challenge that we have going on right now, which is basically going to be the next open world game that I play, because I can't choose whether or not I will go straight from this to New Vegas, or if I will go to Oblivion instead first. So that's the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, because neither of them I've played. So if anyone wants to vote, you can just chuck some channel points down, and then it'll be whichever one gets the amount of points it needs to win first, it will be that. Or if whichever one is the highest, basically, will be the one that happens next, if neither of them actually wins.
Welcome to the Galaxy News Radio Outpost.
Hi.
I'm Sergeant Wilkes, and I'm in charge here. What brings you into the DC area?
Yes, this is Fallout 3. Oblivion has to win. Yeah, I've not played it, and I want to try the Elder Scroll games. Because I've heard they're amazing. And everyone suggested Skyrim to me, but I don't want to,
This is the last free radio station.
I don't want to play Skyrim before I play Oblivion, because I feel like if I play Skyrim before Oblivion, I'd never go back to it. Alright, I have to go now. So I'm very keen to sort of try that, because it's meant to be quite different to, because they're both from Bethesda, but it's meant to be quite different is my understanding. And the other thing is I'm getting stuff to, so the reason I took the tin can before and I was amazed by the Nuka Quantum is I'm trying to build a Nuka grenade. So for that we need turpentine and Arbrox cleaner, and then we should be able to build one. And I'm quite looking forward to that effect. It's funny because, like, I always pick up that cleaner, but I bet you now that I've got my eye out for it, it's never ever going to cross our path. Which will be very annoying if so. Oh, no, that one actually had something in it. Yeah, don't go backwards, yeah. because I think it's sort of that thing, like the old games are totally worth it, but it can kind of detract when you get used to like the new mechanics and things. Because I know, I don't know if you're a fan of Gears of War or not, but that game definitely, if you go from like the later ones to the earlier ones, because I've replayed it a couple of times, like the series, you definitely feel it. It's almost a little bit painful. Why is it stealing on this level but not on the other level? Why, game? I don't think this counts as stealing, but okay. It just goes down, and I think they said he was up. You see how they changed in Skyrim that works so well in Oblivion? Oh, do they change?
The look on your face says it all. You're wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care.
Hang on.
Well, prepare to be enlightened. I am Three Dog, jockey of discs and teller of truths, lord and master over the finest radio station to grace the wastes, Galaxy News Radio. And you, well, I know who you are. Heard about you leaving that vault, traveling the unknown, just like dear old dad, huh?
How do you...
Met him already.
Huh. Okay, they changed a lot of the mechanics. Oh, that will be very interesting, Ali. I'll be very interested to see about that. Especially if I play it and I'm like, I really miss these old mechanics. So this is the radio guy, and he's met my dad, but my dad's already dead in this universe. He died, so I technically don't have to do his mission, but what is it? What's with the flashy introduction?
Hey, when you're in the good fight, you gotta give it all you got and never ever hold back.
Okay.
Always dazzle them, I always say. Always dazzle them and spread the word.
The good fight? What's all this about?
Imagine a picture, okay? A picture of the capital wasteland. All that brick and rock. A whole lot of nothing, right? There's people out there trying to just barely make it from day to day. Fighting to stay alive and make something out of what they got. But then you've got all kinds of shit. Slavers, super mutants, raiders. They all want a slice of the pie too. And aim to take it by force.
What about the ghouls? They're also out there. So you fight the good fight with your voice on Galaxy News Radio. I don't know how much that is fighting the good fight.
Well, holy shit. Aren't you a chip off the old block?
Dude, I feel
you
insulted.
are as smart as your dad. Since you know all about this cause, no need to explain the effect. Let's get you on your way.
How did they change the mechanics of the spells, Ali? Like, they made it worse, I'm guessing, from your indication there, but I'm interested to see how they would have changed it. Wait, why do you trust me so easily? I've never met you before.
The fact that Besides, you're giving off a pretty sweet vibe right now.
Oh, that's
Maybe
nice to know.
Maybe we can help each other out.
I'm wearing like an old-timey wig and sunglasses
Tell me
and
why
giant
we're talking.
armor. Okay, what could I ever do for you? You seem to have everything you need here.
I have the name and the talent. But what I don't have are people to run out and do the stuff I need.
He's not,
Sure,
modest,
the Brotherhood watches over the place, yeah, but that's all they can spare. Galaxy News needs a doer. Someone who can go out there into that wild, woolly world and get shit done.
A lot of fetch...
See a game?
I'm guessing I do a lot of fetch quests for him, and that's why everyone was always talking about him, because they were doing a lot of missions for him. Kind of like maybe how Moira had us make the book. If you know anything that can help me, I'd appreciate it.
I hear things all the time. Those things aren't useful. But once in a while, something will sneak up behind your girl and lift a dress.
What?
Consider this your lucky day. I just so happen to know the location of an old military weapons cache untouched by time.
Okay.
If you want to know more, you're gonna have to contribute to the good fight.
Oh, cool. So he's giving me something. All right, I'm ready for anything.
Good, because this isn't gonna be easy. Galaxy News Radio is my baby. I love it, I feed it, I keep it changed. But there's one problem. No one outside of DC can hear her cry. You see, some brainless super mutant thought it would be funny to shoot at the shiny round thing on the Washington Monument.
I see where that's going. You don't want to spoil it, Ali? That's fair enough. I will keep it in mind then when I run into the mechanics of the spells. I do enjoy when not necessarily always enjoy, because sometimes it is for the worst, but I do like seeing when they change mechanics up and seeing why they thought they needed to. I see where this is going.
Yep, that shiny thing was our broadcast relay. Now it's Swiss cheese. Without it, our broadcast range.
Okay.
Of course, the factory that made the relay dishes is long gone, leveled. As in, we're never gonna scavenge that part again.
Do you want me to build you one? Super mutants blowing things up. This sounds out of my league.
Hey,
I've just
I
blown up a
understand
city,
this isn't easy.
murdered
I mean,
countless
most
people.
people would be crazy to even try what I'm about to propose.
Helped get rid of
But there's
the
something
Enclave.
behind those eyes of yours that screams, I'm the one who can get shit done.
Is he
Your
looking at
dad
forks,
had that
perhaps?
same look in his eyes too. That's why I'm helping you.
Sure. All right. How can I help?
One of the Brotherhood guys that passed through here mentioned seeing a dish in one of DC's old museums. It's the dish off the old Virgo 2 lunar lander in the Museum of Technology.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah.
I want you to get it and bring it to the Washington Monument to replace the bad one. That's it.
Well, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket. That thing's massive. You got yourself a deal.
I sure know how to pick 'em. You're gonna be the best thing that ever happened to Galaxy News in a long time. If you need any more info, I'll be here waiting for you.
Okay, sure. Right, so this is Three Dog that everyone has marveled about. I want to take all of his stuff. I'm assuming if I start stealing, he's going to get rather mad at me. And when they get mad in this game, they tend to end up sort of Sans life situation, which is never good. Especially if they give me a quest. Fun fact, actually, that you say that, Ali. At one stage, they were looking at making Fallout into a multiplayer a bit more like Diablo. That actually was on the cards, and they had to fight to keep it as it is now, where it was a single player. So that was actually something that they had at one stage were considering doing. A lot of random things actually happened with Fallout. Like my favorite, and you might get a dig out of this. At one point, they were considering Fallout would actually be you as a time-traveling dinosaur, and you would be traveling through the ages. Like you specifically would be a dinosaur, and I'm just so charmed by that idea. And I wish that was a game, because I would play the heck out of that game. We don't talk about 76. I take it you're not a 76 fan. See, I've heard mixed opinions now. When I started playing Fallout 3, everyone had told me that 76 was horrible. But then I've had some people come in and say 76 was good. And then I've seen some people streaming 76, and they seem to be having a good time. So I actually think after I finish all the Fallouts, I'm going to give 76 a try, just so I can see where on the spectrum of the we don't talk about that I end up. Okay, so let's keep going through here. So I thought there was another area to ping where we are, but maybe not. Ooh, a body. Excellent. They have an awful lot of dog meat on them, honestly. Okay. Actually, at one point as well, Fallout almost got entirely scrapped because they got the rights to D&D. And so they were going to be like, let's not do Fallout, let's do a D&D themed thing instead. That seems way cooler. But yeah, the guys behind Fallout were like super, no, please can we do our Fallout? Fallout 3 seems amazing. And thankfully they were right. This game is really good. I don't know how. What? Okay, out of curiosity, Ali, what about that game? So what about 76 don't you like? What makes you go no? Because I've heard that you can be a Wendigo in it and everything. Or there's like a Wendigo build, and it sounds like it would be a heck of a load of fun. Oh gosh. Yep, no, nothing down there, so we'll keep going this way. Hey, Cyan Knight, how's it going? Banned your 26-hour account because a hacker was in the same lobby as me. Wow. That is like just everyone in that lobby. They were just like, screw you all, none of you get it now. That's insane. I can understand why you want to play it. Yeah! Goodbye, cockroach. So... Oh, it's all sparkly. Excellent. Oh, just take that. That's good, because I have these vague memories of when the game came out. Okay, so somehow I still haven't managed to hit Chevy Chase East. I want to touch it, because the plan is basically, I've got, in this game, the DLC I have left to do is just the Zeta DLC. And then I would have technically finished all of the main stuff. But before I start the Zeta DLC, I want to make sure I ping every single area on the map. Like, I touch every area. Because I just want to get as much of the experience as I can before I move on, because if I wasn't streaming, I would probably just start another replay of Fallout 3, but because I am streaming, you know, I can't just keep playing Fallout 3 forever. There we go. We've discovered that. I have to kind of move on. So I'm trying to do as much as I can in my first playthroughs. Okay, so let me just catch up real quick here. The idea was just... Right. Okay, Ali. So basically a lot of it was the microtransactions and things like that. The economy was just ruined. Right. Yeah, that would kind of completely destroy a game. I haven't tried Elder Scrolls Online, but every time someone has mentioned it to me, they only have positive things to say. And I'm obviously kind of wanting to play some of the Elder Scroll games before I jump into the online so I can get the wonderful references. And oh my gosh, Marnside, you having your healing tether on Orisa for 25 full seconds and having her still spam the button. Yeah, at that point you just let the Orisa die, right? You just do the whole, I'm sorry, but I have to go now. That is the worst. Oh gosh, let's grab that. Oh, hey Drake, how's it going? I hope you're going good. We've finally got the 3-dog quest, so I will finally be able to run into I've met with 3-dog. I need to go find a giant satellite for him. And I'm just exploring Chevy Chase East, for reasons that... See, look, my question is this. Who put the people in the cages? Like, the people on the chains, I kind of get, because assumably there would be chains hanging around. But the cages are like the giant bird cages type thing. Like, that's a fair amount of effort. What was the message they were trying to send? And down you go.
Next time.
Goodbye. Oh no. No. Why is that starting now? We just won this. Oh, glowing one. Okay, that's perfectly fine. They're like nothing at all. It's the Reavers I've come to fear. You are going to need some medical attention on that. Oh no, please don't shoot him. We love forks. Elder Scrolls allows NPC to be bought by players and sell goods. 76 relies solely on players selling. Oh, so the big thing is like it's kind of like EVE Online and stuff like that, where it's everything must be player based. If a player doesn't have it, no one can have it. So it would be like having a second job. That would kind of be a little bit exhausting, I imagine, if you're just wanting to relax and play games. What? They'll put your dead corpses in funny positions. Yeah, the dead corpse of, honestly, whenever your corpse goes down in this game, it always ends up in the most bizarre position with the camera. It's very, very funny. Though, speaking of corpses and getting back to our topic for the day, medicine, what do you guys know about corpse medicine? And no, it is not administering medical aid to a corpse. It is in fact using a corpse for medical aid. And that's a wonderfully rich topic that it sort of just refers, it's not referring to any one thing specifically. It basically is referring to a whole, like, you know, centuries and centuries of humans using other humans to try and cure themselves. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've actually come out in a whole little area. That's absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to try and ping these little things. I low-key hate this. So this, I'll just show you guys. I'll just zoom out. So this entire section of the map here, this little island here, I would blow it up 3 times over to never ever have to deal with the ruins of the town again. I've been so lost and so confused in this section. Just seeing it now gives me like flashbacks of horror. Cool. That is nasty. What is like organ up? Yes, actually, correct cyanide. So that was one of the things that I was going to mention. During the 12th century, apothecaries regularly had basically mummy dust on hand, which was just crumbled up mummies, which I was so curious about because I was like, how did you get so many mummies that was a common thing? Because like nowadays, if you went near any site with a mummy, I'm assuming museums have like squads that just descend from the heavens to save the precious artifacts. What's in here? I love how I'm just leaving for... Oh, hey, more body. Oh, hey, a lunchbox. I think I do need that. Oh, you had Stimper. Ooh. I'm just seeing the gun, and I'm like... Huh. What's this, a suicide booth? That's not great, but oh well. Yeah, they had that, and that was a big thing. Another one I really like was during the 17th century. There's this the King Charles. Basically, he drank something called King's Drop. Oh my gosh! Please stop shooting at me. I really like being alive. It's quite delightful. King's Drop, and King's Drop was a rejuvenating drink. So I like to think of it as just basically a health potion. It was a cure-all, and it was alcohol with specifically crushed skull in it, which. Again, I guess some people like crunchy beer. I personally wouldn't go in for it. But that was a big thing that they. Oh no! What is that? Why is that? Oh my gosh! Okay, look out for mines.
That was too easy.
You think you're gonna be sick? Oh, Drake, you may have missed the warning at the start.
No, you
The advisement, I should say, was basically. Oh yes, excellent. Oh, of course. Oh, that's unfair, isn't it? Don't you hate when you like? I think that looks human enough to heal me, but apparently not. So we'll take that. Yes, I was delving into medical facts, and so unfortunately for everybody, you all get to hear about that because I have the microphone. So unfortunately, I get to say the topics. But yes, that's the one thing I liked is back in the Roman days with the gladiators. They were convinced that it had to be a fallen gladiator's blood specifically would be able to cure epilepsy, which is so specific. And it's not the only. It was weird because when I was looking into all these old facts, epilepsy came up a lot. And I know that epilepsy isn't a great thing to have, but I just was so unaware that it was so prevalent back in the day that there was all these cures, many around eating other people based, to try and get rid of your epilepsy. Hang on, what's happening here? They beat the crap out of people getting close to them. They might be trying to take a bite out of them. Then send an orbital when you fail the rescue mission or get killed by invisible marines. Oh, really? That's interesting. You can kill Keys before he's flooded. I had no idea. I've played Halo so many times. That's crazy. Okay, and now we're being shot at by... Actually, if we're being shot at, that's really handy because that means that that's a person. And you know what? I'm actually going to change into having a weapon. As much as I adore having my Deathclaw with me. We'll just grab... Oh, no. Shoot. I just keep falling for the mines. Oh, good. Oh, wow. I love... That's the mechanic I've loved so much in this. Is when you aim for the limbs, they'll actually drop the gun like she did there, where it just went flying. Because that's just neat. Being a bit more tactical about it, because I'm a big fan of the XCOM games. Yes, we would like to devour. Thank you very much. I hate how it says I lost karma. They were bad guys. If anything, I'm doing a service. I'm cleaning up the wasteland. Like, surely my service of getting rid of corpses is actually helpful. I'm not letting it rot and, collect germs. But, each to their own. Oh, good. We found, a small cache of things. Excellent. And to be fair, they did shoot at me first. If they didn't shoot at me, they would be... There's an 80% chance that they would be fine. Because kind of 20% of the time I do accidentally start shooting at people. So, you've got that. You've got that happening with it. Okay, saying your Deathclaw with you when you have a godly kind of sounds like crazy talk. If you want to eat your med packs, you probably should not use the plasma. Yes, I know. I honestly am surprised that you can't eat the goo. I thought that it just makes everything a little bit easier, but apparently I'm quite wrong on that matter. So, oh well, that's there, I guess. Oh gosh. And what have we pinged here? I just want to ping this, and then we'll go to a bit more of an interesting area, because this is a bit of a boring zone, isn't it? I'm just trying to ping it. I don't think there's a lot. I think this is just sort of leading into other areas for us. Oh, yes. So I'm taking it, Ali, you may not have, because I'm not sure who's seen it or not. I sort of did during one of my games, basically, I referred to, the reason I was explaining to somebody why we had the cannibalism perk, because I kept going down, I never had health. And so the thing is, it turns out that if you equip the cannibal perk, then basically it means that about 50% of your enemies are actually aggressive med packs, because when I eat them, they heal me. So that's sort of also the reason why I when I was looking at medical facts, I looked into the corpse medicine. But the reason I say, oh, you might not know about that was I basically clipped that section of me explaining it and I put it on TikTok, and people got quite let's disarm the bear trap. People liked it, and so we've had sort of a few people come through here specifically because they'd seen that that one. So sometimes I don't know if people know about that quote or not anymore. And we will disarm this. Now this is going to sound absolutely stupid, but I'm very pleased with the fact that I have not fallen into a bear trap, because that's very, very rare. Oh, yes, you didn't get gooified. Oh gosh. And let's go back with our Deathclaw Gauntlet. And we'll take that as well. Okay, and we'll devour. You're lagging a little bit? That is the worst. See, I guess the thing is, like, they don't have internet in the wasteland, do they? So lagging would never be an issue in this world. Wow, why were you guarding that? Did you know you had that back at Forks? Dear, thank you so much. That's interesting. Because this looks like an actual area with useful stuff in it. Like, other than the lovely smoking sticks, which are worth a lot of money. Ooh, can I open you? Gosh dang. See, this is the thing. I don't have a hack skill of 50, unfortunately. Actually, do you know what? It just occurred to me. We could possibly do drugs. Because, depending on our stats, we might be able to get it up high enough. So, that was science. Oh no, we're never going to get it high enough. Never mind, everybody. I was quite excited, but I don't think we have enough drugs in the world to do that. Though, speaking of drugs, and back to our theme, medicine, there was actually a point where heroin was used to help basically prevent coughs, but also to get over morphine addictions, which is hilarious because, as you can probably hazard a guess, if you're using heroin to try and get over one addiction, you're probably going to be investing in another addiction. And the drug company who pushed it at the time actually didn't realize that they were just pushing another addiction on. Oh gosh, hi! Let's take that person down. Yes, got ghost in your blood, do cocaine about it. Well, because what it was the lock picking. We kept being under for that, but if we took some drugs, then suddenly we could lock pick our way through things, which I like to think is just Jeff getting mad and just bashing the lock on like a drug power, like the strength of drugs. Wow, look at that go. This has not gotten old. I have played like, it has to be around 30 hours now of this game, if not more, and ever since Canadian told me about the exploding things here, the exploding perk, I've never looked back. The bodies just explode, and I am equally charmed every single time. I've honestly stopped being okay with the body being intact now after death, because I feel like they're not dead yet, because most of the time at least a limb comes off. So I get very suspicious when they just stay intact. There we go.
Fresh. Next.
Oh, hang on a second. Let me just see what's happening in chat, because you guys, chat's going a little bit brrr. Start like, see if there's, the thing is, because I want to focus Ali more on stories than anything like that. Though I like the idea. Oh, it could all be off Fleet of Pirates. That would be amazing to have like a bunch of people in as the fleet. The other thing is, Sea of Thieves, I I tried to get past the tutorial and it kept bugging out on me, and I was never, like, it kept having this massive glitch. Though, are you a fan of Sea of Thieves, and do you think it's worth me pushing through the, like, reloading it and pushing through the glitch to try it again? Because I keep hearing really good things. Crippling drug abuse. It's useful for so many things. 200 level first one parrots. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so... Oh, there's another one of these guys. I remember when I first ran into them. These absolutely terrified me. Look at that face. That is... One... Does anyone else think it looks sad? They always look a little bit depressed to me. But again, I guess if your mouth constantly had giant tentacles coming out of it, you probably wouldn't be overly happy either. Sort of like Zoidberg. And I will take that Rad-X you had. Thank you so much. Oh, and we've got more of these guys. Come on, buddy. So what were you saying here about the... Almost make you wish for a nuclear winter. I thought I saw something about picking weapons to keep as weapons take a lot of weight. No, I do understand what you're saying, there, but one of the reasons I keep a lot on is, other than the fact that I go through them, one of my channel points is specifically so people can force me to change to specific weapons or just change weapons in tight corners. So sometimes I get people who I've got Canadian, who I just mentioned before, who he drops by a lot of my streams, and he really likes to make me use a nail board, which I have actually taken away now. But they're mainly there so that you guys can redeem the points if you want to make me change up the weapons. Because I just enjoy having that sort of engagement. Honestly, we're actually getting more stim packs, everybody. That is a shock. I think this is the first time I've gone on a mission and I've ended up with more stim packs than I have used. Is it the eating people, do you think? Do you think I'm actually now getting enough health from them that I'm not having to constantly, like, inject myself? Because that would be nice. Because honestly, with the amount of stim packs my character has done, I can only imagine, like, her veins have collapsed at this point. Because it's so much. Uh-oh. And we've got more people. But let's go in here anyway. Oh, that is the worst. So Sea of Thieves isn't cross-platform. That is absolutely the worst. Oh, a full lobby of cooperative mic players? Yeah. I know the feel of that. Because I play a lot of Overwatch and that, and I definitely know the feel of having, like, friends on one platform, you're on another, and so you can never, like, do it. Fortunately, Overwatch has now gone cross-platform, but it's sort of very punishing to console friends. Because obviously lots of lag or everyone else being able to shoot. Oh my gosh, yes, babies! Yes, excellent. These are so good, everyone. You get so much just free health, and all you have to do is go and harvest them. It's so good. I absolutely love that we came down this tunnel. I was like, maybe I shouldn't go down this tunnel. Maybe I should go and find a more interesting place. But this is a whole hatchery. And if you get them young, they can't grow up to breed. Which means, come here. No more crabs. And who doesn't want less crabs? Make your insta fill them with goo from the plasma gun. Oh my gosh, could you imagine just injecting yourself with that goo? That would be insane. Of course it's not cross. Yeah, it's like almost any good game they refuse to cross. Oh, it is absolutely frustrating. Though one thing I'm glad about is Among Us. I don't know if you guys played the game Among Us, but I do enjoy playing Among Us. And sometimes in our Discord, like the Discord I have for this channel, basically, because I've got a few regulars who jump in there and we sort of play Among Us and that. And it's like my dream is one day we'll have enough of us to get into actually just go straight into a game, so you don't have to do that frustrating thing where you're just waiting for people to join you randomly from the internet. Because then you never know with randoms who you're going to get. Like sometimes you meet someone amazing, and sometimes you meet someone who you're like, I regret that video games exist now. Thank you very much. We have so many eggs. Now, I'm kind of getting a little bit fearful of what's in here because I feel like I'm being rewarded for robbing a hatchery. And that makes me a little bit questionable. So I can see that there's something down here. I'm fairly sure it's just another crab. And I'm kind of like, I wonder what's at the end of this. Like, am I just exploring endless tunnels? We are going to have so much meat. And I just realized I should probably put should probably care about my rads. I think, Drake, you were here last time when I died randomly to the rads because I'd completely and utterly forgotten that those were a thing that I needed to worry about. Oh, we're only in 26, but I'll put some rad accent anyway, just in case. Nice, nice, Ali. That's cool. So you're an Among Us fan. Yeah. If you want to join the Discord, we put like little announcements on when it happens as well. You can just mute every other channel if you want, except the game channel. Okay. So, oh no, swimming, Mila. Swimming. Wait for it to come out. It can come out. Come on, buddy. There we are. And down you go. Fantastic. And we'll take you as well. Oh, okay. Wait. No, I am swimming. I am still swimming. Okay, good. I thought I was like, hang on, did we just cross? I hope that this is going somewhere. I'm running out of oxygen. This is making me very nervous. Is this air? This is not air. Oh, good. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay, I found... Is that all? I just found a hatchery. Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. That's the genius of games like this, is you never absolutely... Sir, could you... I have stabbed you so many times. Thank you. Oh, gosh. And we'll take all of that as well. I might go around the land. Do you... Oh, well, I found a journal. And I found some more stim packs. I am just rolling in the stim packs. Somewhere I can hear the Bethesda gods waiting now. Like, they're hearing me say that, and they're like, ha ha ha, rolling in it for now. You don't know what we have around the next corner. Oh, gosh. Project Winter is better with randoms too. Okay. Oh, nice, Cyan. It'll be good to see you there as well. Do you prefer, just very quickly, because do you prefer Cyan Knight or Cyan? Because I may end up switching between the two, just because I tend to do that. But if you have a preference, I'll try and stick to that. And just let me swim through the icky water real fast, everybody, because I'm fairly sure I missed something in chat just then as well. Oh gosh. So yeah, Project Winter. I actually don't think I've heard a lot about Project Winter. But is that sort of a Fallout-like... Oh, Barry, have I heard about Project Winter and I'm thinking of something else? Because Barry tends to know the game I'm thinking about. Because if it's like Fallout, that would be very interesting. Oh, good, a door. Those are always beautiful to find. They have an upgrade system for players, so he voted down so hard their ranks drop to low that people can see them and kick them. Oh! That's always good. That's actually, I don't know if Markside's still listening, but that's something that we've talked about with Overwatch's ranking system, is when you see someone with a rank 1 and a really high level, you kind of are like, what have you been doing to be rank 1? How horrible a person are you that no one's voted? I see a tripwire. What on earth have I walked into? I'm going to hit a save, because I'm getting quite, sort of... My word, where are we... What are we looking at here? Okay. Because I was just wandering for fun. I was just like, ooh, I'm going to ping here and going to ping here. Oh, some crabs to murder. Let's wipe out an entire ecosystem. We can reenact whenever people find a new land and they destroy half of the native animals. Oh, and you're back up. Goodbye. Okay. Oh gosh, that is just tearing them apart. Actually, I do also, Drake, if you are here, I have to show you what we did with all the hands that we collected last time. Because I think you might get a kick out of it. Ooh, let's go through here. I think you might be thinking of Lord Long Dark or something. He probably means me. Unfortunately, I have a nasty habit of getting games confused in my head. It was so bad. Because I played, I don't know if you guys are a fan of Titanfall 2 at all, but I played Titanfall 2 recently, and I consistently would refer to it as Attack on Titan. And so I ended up just naming the game Attack on Titan Titanfall 2, because I was like, that way at least I know I'm right eventually in the sentence. Okay, so we just come back out that way. So that was fine. That was just a good adventure into crabbing. So Fallout 3 crabbing is all that we did there, but that is swell. The Rad X is worn off, but that's okay. Now, I think the only thing we're missing... So we need Arbrox Cleaner and Turpentine. And if we can get both of those, then we actually will be pretty much set to make this nuclear quantum bomb. And I want to set that off because I think that would be very, very neat. Now let me just check our little map and see what we've got. Okay, so Dun Point, I'm guessing back in that thing I could have gone a different way and gotten those, but I'll leave them for now because I suspect that I'll get very lost if I try to go through it. The plan is we are going to try and ping these 3 today. And we're going to try... Yeah, we'll try and ping those 3 and then maybe these ones as well, because we're just trying to systematically go through the map. But before we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump back to Tenpenny, just to dump some stuff there. Because I just want to dump some things and maybe see if we can actually buy it. Because if we can get that nuclear quantum bomb ready now, that would be absolutely swell. Who doesn't want to set off a small explosion? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So I just saw a message from my mod then. Okay.
Those ghouls won't be bothering us anymore,
Won't they now? She's got the stuff on the shelf, I bet, and I can't take it from her.
My boutique has...
So, funnily enough, I know that I always ask people, do you prefer to explode, boxed, that's not the R-box stuff. Do you prefer to explode, Megaton or not? But someone actually pointed out to me, you could go with an option of not picking either side. And it just never occurred to me that you actually had a choice to not pick either one of the sides. She has turpentine, so we'll take that. Actually, we'll take all the turpentine, just because in case we get some more bombs. But she's got... No, I don't want 12 tin cans. I just want 2. And then we'll just sell some of our rubbish to her because, you know, why not? You can have the radiation suit because we definitely don't need that. I want everything in here. So this is the... I do love how these games essentially just always end up becoming almost shopping simulator. Where you're just selling things to them. No, I want that tin can. What did you sell me? I thought she sold me tin cans. Okay, oh, they've put them into 2 different parties. Ammo, and I guess that was everything. Okay, that's fine. And I, for once, won't bother buying stim packs from you. Apparently, today is just my lucky healing day. May the gods of heals continue to smile on me. I must have earned Mercy's favor somehow. Oh, gosh. I think Project Winter is not better, but its online play is perfect. That being said, Among Us 2... Yeah, I've heard that they were meant to be working on Among Us 2, but I think they stopped it just to keep working on the first one. But yeah, these are the lovely hands we have. Because we just keep getting Deathclaw hands, and I don't know what to do with it. Oh, well, no, see, I would kill it, but then I can't use her as a merchant. That's the big problem. I can't use her as a merchant, and I really, really want to use her as one. So we are just missing the Arbrox cleaner. That's what I thought. Okay, so do I have a little... I can probably put it in the safe, honestly, because I want to make sure that I don't either drink or sell this stuff, because I definitely have a tendency to do that. So we're on the outlook for I knew I had more cigarettes on me. We're on the lookout for R-Box cleaner, everybody. And I had a lunch. I had a bunch of stuff that I could have given her. Oh, well. And exit there. Okie doke. So let's go through. And away we go on our wonderful journey. Unless any of you guys, if any of you guys are massive fans of Fallout 3 and there's any spot that I haven't pinged yet that you guys would love to see pinged, let me know, and I'm more than happy to go check it out on the journey, because this is just me haphazardly going, I guess I'm going through the map this way. Oh gosh. But yeah, on the, oh, we're off and fighting. I love how it's just thrown the giant can. Screw this. So on the topic of corpses and eatings again that we've found ourselves. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh gosh, okay. Let's get those stim packs back up. Oh, and we can have the, oh, we've got all the babies now. We've got all the, where are the babies? Yes, we've got 18 babies. Excellent. They always taste super awesome. So come here. Because I didn't know if you could, originally when I came across the babies, they saved me so much. I had no idea if you could eat them or not when I originally found them, but I was so happy when it turns out you could. But yeah, so back onto more medical things through history. So basically, on that whole like people thinking that oh my gosh, who's gonna win, me or the scorpion? You, me? Yes, thank goodness. I was like, please don't get a critical. Please don't get a critical. And let's just do all the stim packs again. No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We just Well. Hi everybody. So Jeff just died. What items do I have in here? I've still got all of that. Okay, well I know that when actually that's the thing, so since we'll be reloading to that place, oh my god, I cannot believe a mine went off and I exploded. That is so tragic. Let's try that one again. Oh my gosh, you're right. Wait. I don't know why I thought that meant I would survive. I now fully understand the perk I took. And that probably was a mistake to take. I have absolutely no idea why I thought it was a good idea. What was my thinking? I'm literally just trying to think in my head, what was my thinking when I took that? Like, I must have thought that it exploded, like just did some damage around me and I survived. Oh my gosh, please don't. Oh, this makes the game so much harder now. Oh my good lord. Or maybe that exploded. Maybe it was the car. Maybe I was wrong. Why do you love me? Love me, Forks. There we are. Huh. I think I'm gonna have to watch out now. Oh gosh. Maybe cyanide. So the perk we got was the atomic one. So I'm wondering if we have. Oh gosh, that's gonna make things interesting because when I was finishing the Brotherhood DLC, basically the last like 20 minutes of the mission was me with almost no health. So if that perk had been activated then, I never would have made it out alive. Oh gosh. But yes, so what I was gonna say is like back on the medical thing, since people thought that like fresh blood was basically a cure-all for everything. So they were like, oh, you've got something wrong with you, just get some fresh blood in you. And obviously actually getting fresh blood's a bit difficult. You can't just go to your local butcher and be like, can I have a pint of human blood, please? That'd be delightful. Mainly because like they tend to ask questions, and they ask that just to keep you in the store while they dial the police. But what they would do is, so this was back when, you know, executions happened all the time. People would actually go to the execution, so sickly people would go there specifically with cups, hoping to get cheap cups of blood, and the executioner would actually sell blood to the sick people. Oh gosh, these guys are back. And that has to be such a strange sight. Like, imagine you're about to be executed, you look into the front row, and all these sick people are just there with a cup staring at you, hopefully. Like, I guess I was gonna say, like, I'd be put off, but again, I'm being executed, so I probably have already been put off, and the cup people are just a bit of a mockery at this point. Okay, so we'll do all of that. I like how we went through all of that Mylark stuff, like, immediately. Like, we might as well not have even gone into the tunnel. Oh well, it was a jolly good romp all round anyway. And the scorpion has gone down. I hope. I'm just going to heal near you, and we'll grab all your glands, because the glands we can use for a poison dart gun. And for the dart gun, we need a paint gun, radio scorpion glands, which we now have, a toy car, and surgical tubing. So I want to get that, because that would be very, very neat, I think. Next to the car. You have to reward the death. All good, Ali, all good. Yeah, there was some muck about, and I was not, it doesn't like it. When I tried to do it, it didn't like it, so basically it's just the bits or the soundboard. But yeah, that death was just, I was just so confident that I had won that fight. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I've won this, I've got this, and then bam! But yes, no, definitely, always super appreciated. Definitely never required. Just anyone watching, that's what I enjoy the most is having conversation with everyone back and forth. as also the fact that you guys like hold yourself hostage to my random facts, which is really nice because I'm always learning random facts, and people tend to walk away from you in real life if you just walk up onto them on the street. So it's great that you guys just hold yourself hostage in my streams and let me do it.
Hello.
Oh, a doctor.
What do you need?
You're covered in blood. I would not trust you to heal me. I don't need anything. You're kind of useless to me. Bye. Well, huh. Bye, sir. Okay, I didn't know that you could randomly find a doctor. And this... Wait, hang on. I haven't pinged the tower despite seeing the tower.
Did someone call a doctor?
Heal Jeff. Heal Jeff. You want me to heal Jeff? I think we're almost full, but you have asked for heal, so that means you definitely get heal. So there goes the stim pack. Okay. Hang on. What do you mean, oh my god, he did it, Drake? Am I missing context here? But yeah, what did you think of the wonderful pile of hands? Because I love the pile of hands. So is that just it? That was all... Can I... Oh, we can activate. Oh, good. I hope I've done... Well, I've done something. There you go. I bet you I'm mucking up a mission, aren't I? I've like gone to a mission and I'm just mucking it up, and I'm going to try and get to it later. And somehow it's just going to be a fiasco. The guy's just wandering away. Where are you going, sir? I really wanted to find out what happened to, I think it was Roland or something like that. The guy who was with the Nuka Quantum Factory. Because we seduced him into running into the desert and we've never seen him again. And I'm like, did he die somewhere? And can I find him? Because that would be very cool. Oh no! Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Things are happening and they are terrifying. Wow, thank you so much for the bits there, Ali. That's super appreciated. That's really awesome. The death cern bits. Oh gosh, so let's take all of that as well. And we got some more grenades. Now, I never ever use frag grenades. No, that's a lie. There was this hilariously silly scene where I tried to use frag grenades and I went through about 20 of them and exactly one person out of the horde attacking me died. Because I have no accuracy when it comes to grenades whatsoever. Ooh, let's grab all of that. Interesting. Actually, that skull being cooked there. Would you guys like to hear about Catherine Knight? She is the first woman in Australia to be sentenced to life without parole in prison. And she did kill someone, just an FYI if anyone asks for the story. But that skull reminds me of her story. Oh no, more mines, more mines! I hate them so much! Oh golly, let's eat some steak. Let's do this. And iguana bits, and I don't know why I have those queen pheromones still. They're just there. The vampire girl, so all good. But yeah, the vampire girl, no, she is not the vampire girl. So she is actually, and this is oddly goddamn fitting towards my channel right now. She is actually the cannibal killer. So her entire backstory is absolutely insane. And there's so much to her story that just absolutely shocks me. But the main thing that she got done for, and she should have been in jail a long time ago, was she was in a relationship with this guy and oh no. What happened was he broke up with her because she was, well, mean, and he went into work the next day and he told everyone he was getting a restraining order against her, which he did, and that if he didn't turn up to work again the day after, that she had killed him. And he went home and she was home, and like she was at his house, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the neighbor's house. So he went there for a few hours. Then he was, I guess, like, you know what, I guess I'll go back to the crazy lady at my house. So he went back there. They apparently slept together, and then when he was sleeping, she stabbed him 37 times. She then skinned him and put his skin on a meat hook he had in the lounge room. He was an ex-butcher, to be fair, but I still think that's a weird place to put your meat hook. And then she decapitated him, cooked his head, and she plated up his flesh along with some vegetables on little plates around the dining table, and she put little placemats for all of his children's names because she was going to invite them over to eat him. But because he had told everybody that if I don't turn up to work the next day, she's killed me, basically when he didn't turn up, the cops came and arrested her. And when she got arrested at the trial, she was like, and to this day, because she's still alive, she's old, but she's still alive, she said that she does not think she should have been given such a severe punishment, and it was too severe for what she did. And I'm like, you didn't just stab someone. Like, that's bad enough. You stabbed someone 37 times, and then you skinned them. Like, what more severe can you get, lady?
Stranger?
I like that I'm talking to a wall right now. That's delightful. You want to see a mega death beam? You can make a mega death beam kill part of the Candia. Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, so that's the story of Catherine Knight. Well, part of it. I'm just looking for a place to rest and maybe do some trading.
Hannibal says I gotta let folks like you in.
Okay.
But that don't mean I have to like it. Keep your hands in sight and don't make any sudden moves. I'm coming down to open the gate.
Okay. So that sounds like we should holster our weapon, everybody. Because that, I bet you I would get into a fair bit of trouble if I did this. Okay. Oh, no. We don't have to do this. I mean, I can probably lockpick it, but we'll wait for her to be nice.
Yes, that's locked, and yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Huh? Are you gonna let me in?
Hannibal is upstairs somewhere. I'm locking the door behind you, so don't try anything.
Oh, wow. She is very aggressive. What have I walked in on? I like the idea she's like, don't try anything, and I immediately walk off in the opposite direction of where she's told me to go. Like, this won't matter. I can't wait until video games in the future are like more responsive, so if you do stuff like this, they actually immediately start reacting to it. Do you think... Okay, so I'm here, right? No one can see me but Forks. So in theory, if I take from this, no one will know, right? I'm not wrong in thinking that. That's fair, Ali. The Hannibal show had some crazy stuff in it, didn't it? I'm so sad that they stopped doing that one, because that show was really popping off. Oh god, I'm remembering the Silo. Do you remember the Silo episode? That was... I don't know why that one sticks in my mind so much. There's so much crazy imagery on that.
Hey, ma'am.
Hi! What are you guys eating? Boom, Canada is gone. So I can just destroy Canada. Interesting.
Go talk to
Where is Hannibal?
I've got nothing to say until Hannibal says you're okay.
Okay. They're starting to act like a cult. And last time we ran into a cult, yes, our box cleaner. Yes, that's all we needed. Oh my gosh, yes. And we'll take that as well, because I want that. Oh yes, that's what we needed. What's in your footlocker? So my thinking is that no one can see us. So it's okay if we take from them when they can't see us. Like, I know the karma thing, we need that car as well. Weirdly enough, you need the car for the dark gun. And we'll just take that. I just need the cigarettes for my wallet. I'm just stealing now. Let's be honest. I'm just stealing. Okay.
Nothing but gray rocks.
Yeah, we met a cult last time, and they...
Ah, a visitor.
Oh, gosh.
Welcome to the Temple of the Union. I'm not going to ask you who you are. For the moment, I don't care. We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Until
I
I
won't
get
do that.
you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word?
I like the idea that my word is all he needs. Like, I wouldn't do anything else. It's just my word. I solemnly swear to protect the Temple of the Union.
Welcome, sister, to the Temple of the Union.
There.
Our home is your home. Your past is your own affair so long as you serve our common good. As a symbol of our trust, here is a key to the gate.
Yeah, Ali, don't worry about it. It's very hard to creep anyone out around my stream who's here for a while. So pretty much any topic is a safe topic to bring up. If you'll know if you've reached a topic you probably shouldn't mention, but anything like that, that's perfectly fine. What is the stone head?
That's Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator.
So
We don't know how it came to be here, but it's fitting, don't you think?
It is, since I thought you guys would have taken it. Thank you, Hannibal. I better get going.
May the spirit of...
Wait, I wonder do you think you
it
can
is
give
our
us a quest? What are a bunch of escapes doing hold up here?
We are trying to make a safe haven. We give food and supplies to any that find us and help them on their way.
Okay, why don't you just kill them and take all their stuff? That's a noble cause, but can I ask you about something else?
What?
Nope. Alright, so this is just a nice little flavor area. That's okay. I like that. I like how rich the world is here. We're going to ignore the fact that I stole from the poor slavers now, because I kind of feel a bit, you know, like, oh no, you guys needed that. But did they need cigarettes? I mean, if anything, I'm helping, right? So, I just want to know what's in there. And I also have actually not tried to lockpick in front of people before, so I don't know what happens. So this is a twofer. Oh, okay. So this is just... okay. I am technically here. I just take that. They don't need aid, right? Like, they don't need health. They've got each other. And as our current topics have been all today, that's all they need is each other. Because they're all humans, so there's various body parts that they can use for each other to heal things. Alright, so... And I'm taking the cigarettes, not because I want the money, but because I don't want them to smoke themselves to death. I'm preemptively helping. That's what we're going to say and stick with. And I'm sure that everyone agrees with me, right? This is helping.
Whoa!
Oh god. Oh no! Okay, shoot. Oh no! Oh no. Huh. Okay, so what was head of state? I don't like that I killed that dog. Look, I typically don't do this, but I am... You can hear them. Oh my gosh, no. Don't mean that you'll use what they can't. Okay. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to do a quick... Oh no, okay, so that auto saves to here. So this is just us having to do it again. I really don't want to have killed the dog. That is the thing that I'm feeling the worst about there. I understand your point, Drake, that I may end up using it on money, but the money for drug money, but my drug money would be, I'm just going to jump out the window to not tempt myself. My drug money would be for health, and isn't that a noble cause? Like, technically, if we check my stats, I'm a very good person. So my choices have to be good. You're starting to think, Cyanide, that I enjoy slaughtering the small harmless communities of the Capital Wasteland? No, I don't. See, in that time, I saved them because they had a dog with them. To be fair, I don't like killing the dogs. Yeah, Jeff, as I have shown you, is a good person. So in theory, if I'm a good person in the game, that means overall my choices have been good people choices, right? Like, that makes me a good person? So we're just gonna leave the slavers there because the free slaves. So I think what we'll ping off next is the Chrysler building. Let's go there. Oh, just to, you know, I'm just explaining why the necessary things happened. I didn't plan to murder them. They didn't plan to die today. It was fate. It was, fate's will that this happened. Are you in trouble? Oh, you're in trouble. Hang on. Well, look, I tried to save that person. Wasn't that nice? That's an overall good act, right? In theory? I still don't understand how my character has a good ranking. Oh, no. Go, Fox, go. You do the aiming. I will do the wandering around this treeing. Okay, they're drawing fire. It's all good. Both the name and you know his head. Right, so that's the one that we got for Lincoln. Oh my gosh, my leg. Right, I have to check what that quest is then, exactly. I'm assuming that it's going to be something like that, because I'm not going to do the slaver quest where you make them slaves, because I don't really want, like, one, I like the NPCs that they want me to enslave. Oh wait, no, one of them I can't even enslave because they're dead. Oh wait, are they dead or do they just take their clothing? Huh. That's probably something I should remember, right? It's been a very long game. A very, very enjoyable but very long game. A lot of things have gone down here. Oh my, we are getting a lot of rads. Oh gosh. You stole... Yes, I stole all of Red's clothing. Okay, so Red is just... She's a Red. I gave her clothes in return, though, right? I'm 90% sure I did. So, quests. I wanted quests. Hang on. So, hang on. Where's the head of state one? Did I... Oh, okay, so I guess I just haven't actually gotten it yet, and it's just that I failed that because the guy had died and he was a core part of it. No, there was a reason we stole her clothing. My friend informed me that it was a rare item, so I was like, I guess we should take... Well, they said we should take it. So we want to go that way. This looks like it's going to be a bit of a heck of a thing. This area with all of the broken buildings, just, it kills me trying to navigate through it because so many of the ways look like you can get through and then you just can't. I want to know who took Abraham Lincoln's head. That's a bit weird. That is a very good way, Barry, to describe the whole stream. Yes. Let's just take that. Very. Oh god, are those teeth on its chest? I just have never realized that. They get even more disturbing. That is just not a pleasant thing at all. Oh gosh. Okay, so that guy's down. So we'll keep going that way then. What's happened there? So, as we were talking about them having their own medical supplies, even if I took theirs. Okay, we've actually headed in the really wrong direction, and I should have checked my map sooner. About face, everybody, and we'll go back. I've said it before, but I just love showing everyone the architecture in this game. I mean, look at those burnt out buildings. Like, think about it. Someone sat there and they were like, I wonder how I'll draw this broken glass and such. But yes. Hey, Classic Red Eye, how's it going? We, the conscience of a good man weighs heavily with his good actions as well as the bad. So, does that mean since I'm able to brush off the things I'm doing so easily that I'm a neutral man? Am I Switzerland? Am I the Switzerland of players then? Go into the third person, put your camera against... So, Drake, we tried so hard when that happened. We tried so hard when he was dying to get his stuff, but we just could not... For some reason, it didn't work. And that was a very long scene of Liam Neeson dying. It was quite painful. But yeah, so another thing that people used to do is, and this was a really interesting one. So this isn't actually using the human body directly. It's basically in buried skulls back in the day. They would grow, and it was described as a moss-like thing, so some sort of plant thing on the skulls, and what they would do is they'd actually scrape it off the buried skulls. So it was one of the reasons people did grave robbing, was they were like going to get this moss, and they would crush it up into pills that they would use either to cure nosebleeds or epilepsy. Epilepsy, again, like I said before, comes up a lot in old cures. It's very strange. Oh, like at one point they had chocolate-covered arsenic pills that was used for like a range of different things to help you with, and one of them was epilepsy, which, like, again, if you're dead, that does cure your epilepsy, along with like the whole being alive thing. So, you know, technically mission achieved, if you will. But yeah, it's so funny, like actually chocolate covered ones, and I was like, how, you know, back before everyone realized arsenic was not a good thing. And we'll save before we go into this terrifying building, because you never know what's going to go down when we go into a building in this world. Really? Switzerland accidentally invaded Germany 3 times. That's interesting. That's cool. Because I love Switzerland facts, because Switzerland is just a fascinating country. So they actually have enough radiation shelters to have their whole population covered if nuclear fallout happens. They actually just have it everywhere. So if things were to go down, they're protected. And they also can apparently blow their borders so they can make it so that you can't easily get into Switzerland. So they're like all rigged so bridges and stuff go down. Which I love as an escape plan. Oh gosh. And we have... Oh yes, he's gone down. Excellent. So I don't know what's actually in this building. We've just found this lovely place. Exactly, Cyan Knight. 1 painkiller stops the pain for a while. 15 painkillers stops the pain forever. It's a cure-all, as you will. Like quick saving in front of an NPC. Take 40 to be sure. That's so interesting thing about painkillers actually. So the ibuprofen, I believe it was, they used to come in, you notice how like a lot of them today are in the blister packs, as opposed to like actual little bottles. You can still get them in the bottles, but a reason that they put them in blister packs is it actually reduced overdoses of it by like 60% or something when they changed, oh my gosh, more people. When they changed over from that to the blister packs, because people who are obviously trying to overdose, as you can imagine, getting the amount that you need to do that with the the typical ibuprofen and that is quite a lot, and so they would start popping them, and they would basically the task was so long and so painful that they would just kind of go, you know what, I found the will to live. That's it. I don't need to overdose anymore. I'm going to live. This is just too much. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why a lot of them now appear in blister packs. Safety. Human laziness saving us again. I am so damaged right now. Oh my gosh. And we'll take that. We'll take that. What did you have on? You had absolutely nothing on you. What a garbage dead centaur. And we have... Oh gosh. Nope. Oh, bag of meat. Yes. I want to take all of that. We can add more to the pile of sticky. Oh, fantastic. Mutilated arms. I don't think he has enough arms. Oh gosh, this guy again. Bye. Look, do you see what I mean? They look depressed. They look sad. And is that teeth out of their chest or just bone fragments? They do terrify me. Mr. Krabs approach straight ketamine. Oh my god, have you played that game, Drake? The Mr. Krabs on ketamine one? I saw someone play that and that was insane. That was an intense little game. That was crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. You know when you accidentally pop some mental drugs? We have a lot of buff out, actually, now that I'm looking at that. And Jet, oh my gosh. I have like a whole pharmacy here. I didn't realize I had so much on me. I might have to start using that. Okay, so we'll do that. And what do we have in this lovely little safe? And another lockpick. Oh gosh. So, question. I'm assuming that you've all played a variety of games with this question. It's very assumptive of me, I know. But do you guys have a favorite lockpick mechanic in any of the games? Or do you have a lockpick mechanic that you painfully hate? And which game does it belong to, and why did you either love or hate it? I have become quite attached to the lockpicking in this one because it feels like I am doing something with it. Whereas a lot of other lockpicking ones I've played kind of feel a little bit more painful sometimes. I don't want the camera. Ooh, okay, another wall safe. I love wall safes. Why not? And we'll open you up. You've got some caps in you and some rounds. And I guess I can take the pre-war money. It's not like the biggest deal in the world. I'm surprised that pre-war money even gets... Oh, good, the hacking game, everyone. We can play the hacking game. Gotta turn the flashlight on? Oh, I totally will. Yes, did I show you, Red Eye, the pile of flesh we have back at base? It's actually, it's our friend Sticky that we're trying to rebuild. So I didn't mean to hit that. Shoot. That was reasons, wasn't it? Hang on. Let's try that again so I actually know exactly what I did. So, let me open that back up. You like the lockpicking in Kingdom Come? And Drake, you're a fan of the Skyrim Fallout ones. Okay. Okay, so an Oblivion again. All right, so you got... It sounds like Bethesda has across the board good ones like that. It's difficult versus... You like it, Ali, you like it in Oblivion because it's more difficult. Huh, interesting. Okay, so, question. This is, we're going to do the hacking game now. So I like to start usually with the ING words, because that way we know we can cut out a bunch. So we'll go with joining. So 3 out of 7 correct. So I'm going to guess it's a word ending in ING. Anyone want to pick another word? We've got hissing, we've got healing. Oh, I'm so tempted to go healing. Holding, wishing. Any of them are good. You know what? I'm going to hit healing. Healing is an exact match. Oh, wow. That is so fantastic. I went healing because I love Mercy from Overwatch. That was the only reason I picked that one. How brilliant. I love when that works. Disengage lock. Awesome. What did we just unlock? See, the thing is, I would hate to be a protagonist in a horror movie because I would be the kind of person who'd unlock something. I'm like, what did we just unlock? And it's like rabid mutated raccoons or something like that. 100%. I would not. I would either, no, okay. Either I would survive a horror movie really well because of my paranoia on everything, or I would just die. I would die very, very quickly because I would do something stupid like open up the rabid raccoon cage because I was curious. What about you guys? If you were stuck in a horror film, do you think you would be easy prey to whatever the monster was, or do you think you would be the kind of person to survive until the end? Oh gosh. Oh no. There goes Forks. He's having fun. He does enjoy a good murder, doesn't he? I know that he says that he's a good guy, but I think he's kind of more like me when he says good guy, honestly. You can find random text in the hacking game that is highlighted. Clicking them removes duds and can reset it. Really, Red Eye? I didn't know you could do that. From Fev Hackhole. Really, so Centaurs are in fact an abomination from Fev Hackhole. Huh. Okay. Nothing in there. Now, I did just get a giant book, so I would like to read my giant book. Yay, big book of science. You let yourself die because it was a good horror movie game. No one's staying alive. Oh, so Ali, you're a fan of the horror where no one survives at the end. Okay, I always like to have one person alive. Because then they can tell the story. The whole, dead men tell no tales thing. What on earth did we seriously, like, we unlocked something, right? So we came this way. It could be upstairs, and I could just be wandering around in a pile. But you just like lay down at the start, like the killer jumps out and is like waiting for you to run, and you're like, no, you can just do it. I'm fine with this. I know the outcome. There's no point in fighting it. We are getting a lot of cigarettes. Oh no, the poor cows. Oh, the poor rotting cows. Look at them. I bet they didn't want to be in this building. Get out of the way, body. I'm mourning the cows. Oh, okay. So let's check out what's in here. Yeah, we'll take that. Why not? It's free ammo. Ammo doesn't weigh anything, so we can jolly well carry as much as that as we like, can't we? And we'll take all of this. Absolutely brilliant. And what do we have here? Just an empty desk. Okay. See, I would just make the rational decision over hiding. So you would just logic the situation out. So you're pretty sure that you'd survive until the end? Oh, we've set something off. What are we? Oh gosh, hi. Yeah, I do know if it was a horror situation, I'm not going anywhere near small children. That is asking for death if you go near a small child in a horror film. Because either the evil thing is attached to the child somehow and wants you dead, or the child is the evil thing. So the best bet, if in a horror film, is no. The perk. Shoot. I don't want to explode again. Drink some dirty water. Just shove it in there, and some sugar bombs, and our stim packs. Okay, so now we're starting to get lower with the stim packs. I knew it was going to come. I really shouldn't have done that over here. And I think we may have to go kill. Also, I think, Drake, earlier you asked how much money I had, and I looked over that. But I believe we're currently sitting at about 3,000 caps. Oh gosh. So yeah, again, terribly sorry to anybody if I miss anything in chat. I don't mean it. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. It is purely accidental. And we'll just grab that, and let's keep going forward now. Yes, we'll grab all of this as well. Okay, so that's working out quite well. So you all probably think that I'm out of medical facts by now, but I'm not. I'm absolutely not. So, just looking at all those corpses that were there, reminded me of something. They actually used to use human fat as a way to cure gout, basically. And the way to cure it was to just rub it over yourself. So they would make it into this weird paste. And yeah, you just basically apply it like a really thick sunscreen, which is gross. I will fully admit that one's a gross one, but it was so gross I felt the need to share it with everybody, because if I know it, then surely me sharing it around with others is only helpful. By the way, in case anyone is mistaken and thinks that these cures actually work, they don't. Please do not consume the flesh of your enemies in the hopes that it will fix your ailments. If you must consume the flesh of your enemies, please only do it as an intimidation technique. I would hate to mislead you all into thinking that you were actually healing at the same time. You're not. It's just the only time you need to do that is when you're trying to psychologically intimidate other people, which would work. Like, if I met someone and they were just gnawing on a human arm, I'd be freaked out. Like 100%, I'm not gonna lie. That would terrify me. I think we have gone in here, so I'm definitely... oh, shoot. I'm so sorry, everyone. Barry said flashlight, and I have just been taking you through a dark hole, haven't I? Talking about nonsense. So sorry, but here is the flashlight. It is on now. We can see everything. You can see you've missed out on some exciting things in here, such as old telephones neatly arranged, a broken tin can, and this desk, which has some bottle caps. Gosh, what wonderful things have I robbed you of without my flashlight? Oh, blood bank. There we go. I still don't know why you would take the vampire perk in this one, because apparently it only makes the blood packs give you like 10 extra health, and that just doesn't seem worth it when you've got so many other potential perks. Hide it. Oh, okay. Come on, open up there, and we'll take this one as well. Hang on. Historically, bullets, but if you... let me just read this. A gun or a melee weapon, especially when there's something you don't know about it. Oh, okay, fair enough. Like, use a gun instead of that. You would just do whatever is expected of you by default. I do like this conversation you guys are having. I can't just die, disabled movement, try and hide. The one with Russell Crowe. Which one with Russell Crowe? Oh, the thing. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I love that one. I like the first Alien is I like all of the Alien, but yes, the first Alien was absolutely astonishing. I plan to play Alien in Isolation, which just gives me an excuse to rewatch all of Alien and then learn interesting facts about it. So I'm very excited about that. Your stream gives brain stimulation. Well, I am glad, Red. I am glad that it is giving brain stimulation. And that my interesting facts are being heard, because I enjoy looking up interesting facts. It's one of the fun things I find about the internet. Oh, I want all the blood packs, please. All of... oh, actually, speaking of blood, that's a jolly good coincidence. Another fun fact for everybody. In 17th century France, they actually had... well, this is a damn boring room, isn't it? Why? What a silly room. They actually had a recipe for... because again, you remember how I said people would eat... would drink fresh blood to try cure everything. Well, some people didn't like to drink it and said they wanted it cooked. So they actually had a recipe for turning blood into marmalade. Which, now, I want to make it clear. I wouldn't do anything with this recipe, but by God, do I want to see it. I just want to know what the process is for marmalading blood. Because I never thought that would be a concept that would cross my mind, but it has now, and I really want to understand how it... Is that book just floating? Yes, it is. I just really want to understand how it's a thing. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yes, score bags. Excellent. We'll take some more organs. Sticky is going to be such a big boy by the end of this. We'll take you as well. And we'll take you as well here. So the only problem is with the mutilated organs, you have to put them down one by one if you have more than 5, because otherwise they stack and it looks very sad. Forks, please go clean up that mess while I'm doing this. I love Forks. He just takes care of everything while I just go and do this. Because once we get out of here, I'll go and make the bomb, and then that should be really good. Oh yes, that one, the exploding one where I just die. It is very, very painful. Yes, I just saw nuclear explosion and picked it. Wait, why are we doing Drake? What is he? What level 30 perk did you take? You talked about explode. Yes, that's the one we got. I'm very confused, but I will... oh gosh. Dude, Forks, I talk you up in chat. I say, look how amazing you are. Look how good you are. And you let these guys just stand here. Oh gosh. I thought he would have murdered them all by now. I do enjoy the animation in this, like how they were literally having just the sprays of that come up. Like, they did actually, for a game that's like, I think this is like over 14 years old or something now, isn't it? For a game this old, they actually did pretty damn good graphics in my opinion. Like, this holds up because my thing's like wholly unmodded. The only mods are things that I've done to actually get it to work. Yes, the master key to nowhere. There's nothing in this garbage building. But yeah, this is basically all the original graphics and everything like that. And I personally, I'm still like, this is really good. Like, this isn't making, like, the graphics don't make me cringe. I'm not like, these are stupid. I find all of the glitches absolutely hilarious. So and the story and everything is pretty solid. Like, I'm enjoying it. And I've had a few people point out, like, how many different ways you can just play this game. So I'm like, it honestly holds up. Though that is I realized that was a problem that I'm going to start running to, because almost every time I've played a game, I've basically come out being like, and that game was amazing. It was so good. I enjoyed it so much. And I'm like, it's just going to sound like no matter what game I play, it's amazing. But the thing is, since I'm picking old classic games I've never played, it's like they're classic for a reason. So the game I'm looking forward to the most is the game I don't enjoy. That is the game I'm looking forward to the most, because I just want to know what game I play that everyone else says is like a real banger of a game, but I'm like, I don't like this game for XYZ. So I'm looking forward to that day. But Fallout 3 is definitely not that day. I'm having far too much of a blast. Oh, good. Can we get to this? I want to get to this. Can I? Yes, I can. Everything is mine. Why would you hide the bullets in the organs? I mean, that's not a really easy location to get stuff from. I understand not many people are going to like willy-nilly stick their hand into a pile of body parts, but surely you've got somewhere else that you can keep the organs. Do you know what keep the bullets, you know what I mean? Ooh. What are you? Energy cells. Excellent. Okay. So that's that done there. Maybe, but still. Cars, it's not anime. No, I want to know they shot them to death and started to cure them. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh gosh, we'll take that. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, they shot them and that's why the bullets were in their body. I guess, yeah, that's the thing. If your bullet's spent, it's spent. You can't really unspend it. No point in digging it out. Unless you were like, oh, hang on. Hold on. I want to touch everything that's in there. Come here, please. Nope, can't get you at all. Alright. Well, this building is very big. I probably should have looked at my mini-map at some stage to, like, have some sort of idea of where I was going and where I had been. But I feel like this is, you know, it feels like more real exploring type thing. Okay, so we're coming up here as well. What do we have around there? Oh, there you go. Though, I do have a slightly nice medical fact that isn't gross, but is just absolutely hilarious. Or I find it very, very funny. So basically, back in sort of the ancient Greek days, they firmly believed that a woman's womb was capable of wandering around her body and destroying vital organs, and that was why women fell into hysteria, because their womb was basically traveling around, which is just such a funny notion to me. Oh gosh, oh no, oh, I was so proud of myself for not walking on any bear traps, and there I go walking on a bear trap. Oh well. You can't win 'em all. Nothing in that room. Forks, where did you go, dear? Let me just have a quick check of the mini-map now that I've, like, loudly stated that I should be looking at things. Lower offices, the capital wasteland. Oh, okay. So it's not really that. It's just kind of this... No. Yeah, I went through there. That's what we came up from. Sometimes, the one thing I do have to say is a lot of these maps and rooms end up starting to feel, like, look very much the same at times. So I find it hard occasionally to know where on earth I have been. Oh gosh. Let's hit that. Oh gosh, oh gosh. And that one's going down. Okay, Forks dear, where are you? I know I was like ragging on you before, but that was just jokes, Fork, because come back and shoot these guys. They're shooting me and I don't like that. Okay, so I think this is when we're going to start popping the drugs, everybody, because I would like to be big and strong. And apparently, The jets will give me that back. That we'll just do because we don't want the weight. And we've got another nuke. Oh, I'm so glad we got that. We're going to be able to build 3 bombs once we get out of this place. Okay, let's do this again. All right, goodbye. Say goodbye to your headset. Do you know what we haven't had in ages? Mysterious stranger. Wow, his face was just gone. And I can't even heal off these guys. I don't understand the logic. So, because, like, I am, like, they're humanoid, right? So, in theory, I should be able to eat them for sustenance. Would be my thinking. But the game is just, like, so specific that it can't just be these guys. Like, look at that. That is a lot of muscle mass. That's a lot of protein just hanging out on them. Like, less on that one now because I've exploded his head. But you get my drift. Okay, so we'll take you down as well. Though, to be fair, if they are humanoid enough to be like humans, blowing up the brain isn't bad. It's actually the brain that you can't... Oh no, our weapon broke. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's actually the brain that causes the big issues and why you get like the little crazy cannibal groups and that happening. Where's my Deathclaw? There we go. Because of prions, basically, that replicate in the brain, and they turn your brain into sponge. Oh gosh, we are so close. Please, please, don't explode, don't explode, don't explode. And okay. And squirrel on a stick. I didn't mean to do the whiskey, that's okay. I assume... See, my personal headcanon is that Jeff, she remembers everything that happened, so I assume that she probably would drink a lot just to, like, sort of forget her journeys in the wasteland and the number of times she's had to come back to life. And we'll take that as well. Oh, hey! Mikachu! How's it going? I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm getting a bit caught up in the slaughter. I hope it's going good. Wait, but I guess I can't sacrifice my time. Hey, my outside, how's it? You're still there, cool. Oh yeah, Mikachu, I talked to Mildside about your stream actually. So yeah, if Mikachu's actually a person that I watch stream. I don't get to catch all of her streams, but the ones I do are always very fun. She plays a lot of definitely less murdery games. But she also has co-op games, which is fun because it's nice to see someone play with co-op people, so that's always grand. Just catching up. More about the super mutant in... Oh, so we actually learn more about the super mutants in the other games. Interesting. Yeah, this is I've changed my Saturday streams, Mikachu, so that they're a little bit more accessible to a different time zone. My other ones are when everyone in the, like, America and the world is asleep, but this one is at a slightly nicer time for everyone on the other hemisphere of the world. Okay, so Drake, if I didn't want to explode, why did I take the perk? Now, stay with me here, but you may have noticed throughout my streams that in the tool of in the whole tool shed, I'm not the sharpest one of them. If I was at any kind of tool in the shed, I would definitely be a sledgehammer. But suffice to say, I'm not exactly precision or thought out all the time. So perhaps maybe when that perk came up, I saw the word exploding, and in my head I read destroying all my enemies. And I didn't really think about the fact that if I explode, that means I no longer inhabit my corporal form. So that's kind of why we picked it, was I heard the word explosion and ran full tilt towards it.
Knock it off. Give me a second.
But yes, now we're stuck with it and I can't undo it, so unfortunately, I now am stuck every time I get low health having to panic because I will turn into a small nuclear bomb. I'm thinking of it as a happy little accident. I think it's solid logic. Explodey go boom. You can become your final form by getting it. My final form is an explosion, is it? I am very interested about learning more about the super mutants. Thanks so much for the follow there, West ZYX. That's awesome of you. Okay, so we are here. Oh, everyone. So I think I've got my torch on. These are the hands that we've been, so the Deathclaw hands. I don't know what else to do with the Deathclaw hands. They're just a drop we get. Drake, you gotta make sure that you don't look away from me for a moment. Things happen. If you look away from me in a moment, then chaos ensues. I get very click happy, and then someone will say something to me in chat. I'll get confused. I'll think something else is happening, and then we end up in this sort of a situation where, even though I was warned, awful things have happened. Again, Drake, I thank everyone for all the tips and everything anyone ever gives me. I do try my best to actually remember them, but it's a lot of... Fallout has a lot of information, a lot's going on, and I honestly sometimes forget stuff. So we can actually create the Deathclaw Gauntlet, which is good, but we don't necessarily need to do. So we're going to create the Nuka Grenade. Can I do more Nuka Grenade? Yes, I can. Okay, so this is so exciting, everybody. We are going to actually be able to test out a Nuka Grenade. I have spent ages waiting for that. So this is Sticky, who we're trying to rebuild. Oh, his party hat is gone. What happened to your party hat? That's dreadful. I'm gonna have to dig through that pile, aren't I? But I won't do that on stream. I won't bore you all with that. Just let me go into my... I feel so bad for you, Mikachu, because you're like, I don't really like violence, and then I'm taking you to my horrifying serial killer house. So I need to drop one, and then we can drop that. So, as I said before, you can't... If you get over a stack of 5, it drops them in stacks as opposed to the individual things, and I need them to be individual. So just bear with me while I get these organs down to 5 again for us. There we are. Nice and swift. Just chuck them there. I'll come back. No one's going to disturb my pile. It's okay. I'll clean that up later. Come on, Forks. We need to quickly go sell some stuff while we have the time to sell it to the lady. Away we go. Should do it. Hang on. What is something? I've just gone into the wrong room. I'm trying to I've just gone into the closet. Oh, Forks, you're back. Never mind. Come here. Let's go this way. So. Oh, It Takes Two. It Takes Two is meant to be a very good game. I've had a lot of people highly recommend that to me.
Those ghouls won't be bothering us anymore, will they?
So, Wait, hang on. It Takes Two has murder in it? I thought it didn't have murder in it at all. No one's told me this. Everyone's just told me it's a fun game with different levels and stuff like that. It was a stream before you chose. Drake, to be fair, a lot happens in between. I had done other streams as well between that. So I was stuck in BioShock Infinite World, which is a tremendously good game. If anyone's a fan of BioShock and they haven't tried it, I would highly recommend it. It's one of the few times a game has actually managed to shut me up, which is almost an impossible feat, as you may have gathered from the stream. So I always appreciate any game that silences me, as does Barry, I believe. He always gets a kick out of it. And I think we'll do this as well. Okay, so that's all there.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
So I was right. We had about 3,000. Now we need to go and find some enemies because I desperately... Hello. I desperately want to try out our new weapons. Look at that. 3 grenades. Isn't this going... I don't want that. Isn't this going to be grand? I can't wait. This will be very, very exciting. I probably shouldn't have it trigger ready since I am such a trigger happy person. But we'll do this. We'll hit a save. Hey, Danish. How's it going? Hopefully good. Hang on. Let me just save over here. It has combat but no gore or anything. Oh, that's okay. I don't necessarily need gore. I enjoy gore when it's there, as long as it's tasteful gore. I don't like distasteful gore. It's like, I'm not a huge fan of the Saw films because I don't really see the point in just what is effectively murder porn. In my opinion, I don't like that. But if it's a bit of gore, but it's like, it's there for the narrative and there's a reason. So stuff like Scream, and that, even though it's not that gory, I kind of dig those ones a bit more. So I think we're gonna go for a little bit of a walk, guys. So we might go from Vault 92. I just don't want to touch, yeah, because I have a feeling these are going to kill me internally if I go through there. For now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Vault 92 and we're going to go for a bit of a walk towards the Clifftop Shacks because I want to check that out. You and Canadian streaming it. I was telling someone in our Discord about you. Oh, nice. Okay, what have I just walked into? I've just walked into a hole. I'm trying to read chat and do this at the same time, which is not always the best idea. Halo 2 Mythic. I've played Halo 2, unfortunately, and my channel is just specifically first plays. The only time I would probably not do a first play is if I was playing a co-op with someone and it was their first play. So if I ever find someone who has not played Dead Island and is also a streamer, and who I get along with, I'm totally doing that because I love any excuse to play Dead Island. But yes, so, Danish, I loved catching your stream this morning. That was fantastic. So basically, Danish and Canadian, they stream together. Oh gosh, okay, hang on. They stream together and yes, explosion. Let me see how this goes. I really needed a bigger target. Huh. Do you think that... I'm not sure if I'm underwhelmed or not. Quite frankly, I feel like a kitten who's had its head bopped. I'm a bit more confused than anything with what just happened. So we'll keep that there. We'll find a bigger enemy for me to nade, because I don't know if that was just a case of, I should have repaired my gun. I don't know if that was just a case of the target was too small and I missed it, but yeah. So let us just do some murder very fast. But yeah, so they're going through Super Mario right now, and it's a very interesting. Danish is getting very good at it as well. So it's very good. It was funny. I was sitting here with my coffee this morning, and I was trying to actually do some research, but I had pushed my research side of notes, and I'm just watching Danish, and I accidentally woke my birds up because I was just cheering like yes when she was doing a successful jump, and like no when she like accidentally would fail at a jump. So it was a very intense and awesome time. Oh gosh, so let me just grab all of that. Though, I have a, I'm off, gotta go, but no problem, Cyan Knight. Thanks so much for dropping by. I will definitely try not to blow myself up very much. But yeah, hopefully see you next time, Cyan. If you're around tomorrow night, because I stream again tomorrow at 8 p.m, we'll be back in the Wasteland again. So be great if you can stop by and see if I've blown up. The answer will probably be yes. I'm taking a bet. Sort out what weapons you're using. It hurts me how much weight you're using. I will get rid of some Drake when I go to a vendor next. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ping the Clifftop Shacks, going to explore whatever's there. I'm going to then jack off to find one of the vendors and repair my stuff, and I'll sell some of my weapons there as well. So I will do that shortly. SCP, oh, Killer Wasp, how's it going? Hang on, I changed it low. I'm very confused. What is happening in chat? So wait, hang on. Ali, are you Killer Wasp? The music in this, it is very good music, Mikachu. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay, SCP is Ali. Excellent. I was like, is my brain melting? I wouldn't put it aside, like, you know, I would not be shocked if something like that were to happen. And I'm just like staring like, what is going on? No, fortunately I didn't choke on the coffee, but it was still very funny. Now I do, so, I have a bit of a stupid question. And it's probably good Canadian's not around right now, Danish, for me when I ask this question. Because he would probably be like, just shake his head and walk away. But, and it just because today was all medical facts and cannibalism, and this has something to do with Super Mario, and I'd be interested in your opinion in this. If Nintendo made a horror film, and in it, Mario was eating people, would he, by eating one of the Toad people, would you count that as cannibalism? Or are they a different enough species from human that it isn't cannibalism? Because it occurred to me, I was like, technically, they're not human, so it wouldn't be cannibalism. And does that make it okay if he does that? Like, would it just be if he, you know, he ate Luigi or something, that would be the, oh, you did a cannibalism, bad Mario. And with the Toad people, it's kind of like a, that was your friend, but it's not cannibalism, so it's technically okay, sort of situation. No, they are not human. I very well... No problem, Drake. Thanks so much for dropping by, and I'm sorry that I hurt your brain with my inventory. I did not mean to, but I will clean it up next time. Don't feed the Yaguai. Fair, fair. They're not human, but they aren't mushrooms. They are something controlled by mushrooms. Oh, so Killer Wasp. So wait. Are they? Is the sentience then from the mushroom or from the being? I am very, very curious about that now. Can I get up this path? I didn't, like, are you serious that they're actually controlled by the mushroom? Because that's really cool if that's the case. That's neat. So, Barry, you consider cannibalism to be eating anything sentient intelligence. In that case, would you say that animals in the animal kingdom are doing cannibalism when they eat each other? Because they would be the same level of sentiency, yes? So, like, when a lion eats a gazelle, would you count that as theoretical cannibalism in their world? Not to us, because they're obviously a lower tier sentiency. But if the animals were to talk about it, is that why everyone in Lion King obeys the lions? Because technically it's the crazy ruling cannibal group. And down you go. Okay, and take this up. But yeah, because I was like, I wonder if, like, obviously Nintendo's never going to do a horror film, but if they did do a horror film, like, what would you want to see in that horror film? And my vote was obviously, you know, Mario being the bad guy. Oh gosh, who's in here? Oh, hang on. Look, an innocent. Oh, look, good. Everybody, we can wash away our sins. Give us 1 sec. Give us 1 sec to... Oh, his hammer just went flying. So, it looks like we actually have a... Yes, no, I'm going to help you. If I help you, I get good karma. Just give me a moment to do this. Haha, excellent. You are now free. Oh, wow, we're in combat. Dang it. Fox! Try it. Oh my goodness gracious. Fox, try a little harder there. Okay. Hi, how are you? So the supermutants have bound the captive for transportation. The ropes are digging into her wrist. She's obviously suffered from their abuse. No, untie her. Definitely, totally untie her. Look at this. Yes. Aha. And do I get the ding?
Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you.
Technically a good person now.
Things they talked about doing to me.
Oh, that got dark
Look,
quick.
I don't have anything to offer you except these supplies. I don't know why they didn't take it.
I'll take that now. Get out of here. No, you'll need it more than I will.
You're right. It's dangerous out here.
It is very dangerous.
I have to go before more of them come.
Do you want a weapon? I feel like you... Yes, excellent. There you go, everybody. Good karma. So we have done a good thing. So, I mean, I just learned that the story of Super Mario is Bowser turning all toads into blocks and bricks. Oh, I do vaguely remember that was the thing, which is crazy, right? Toads when I beat that one. So yeah, you would, wouldn't you? You would have murdered half the population of the toads. I want to see The Last of Us where the toads rebel and the plumber leaves the princess in horror of what has happened as the toads eats Peach with creepy cute smiles. Oh my god, Killer Wasp, that would be absolutely terrifying. That would be so terrifying. I like the take on it. As horror films go, yeah, that closing scene, I think anyone watching that is like just going to go home, pour a stiff drink and stare into the abyss like, what did I just see? And why did I just see that? And why do I find myself going back to the cinema to see it again? And then the cycle would repeat over and over. And we will take that. Thank you for our pile. Super Mutant Master? Really? Okay. And I guess you were her friend? That's a bit of a shame. Oh well. We'll just check out what else you've got. Nope, everything is nice and clear. Epic. I do love when we actually... Oh, there's more! Oh my gosh, look at this! We are going to get so much good karma back. I'm so glad that they took hostages. How handy for us. Hi! I'm a hero now. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you. Here, I made...
No. You can keep the supplies.
Okay,
I can teleport anywhere I want for more.
I can't thank you enough, stranger.
Oh, gosh. And what else are we going to find? Oh, nice. 100 bottle caps. I love that they just put them there. This is a really good haul. Like, if we ignore all of the really horrifying stuff, like the fact that everything is just chunks of meat from people, then it's actually a really nice place. It's got lots of stuff that we need. You just have to, like, mentally erase most of the... What? What are you? Hang on, sorry. This weapon... So whenever a weapon has a distinct name, Board of Education. Here. Oh, we have a whacking stick. Excellent. We have a new weapon, everyone. It just looks like it's a stick with nails in it, which is a terrifying form of education, but we have it now, and it's ours. So therefore, I love it. Let's go find an NPC to educate. I think we've cleared up that area. So what we're going to do is I do need to sell some inventory real quick. So we might as well jump down to Rivet City because that's where the really rich vendor lives, which is very swell. They have fungi growing in their heads but never explained. Yeah, that is a good question. Why is the fungi growing out of their heads? It is a terrifying concept. I am actually just... What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna save here. So I very quickly, everyone, actually need to go and visit the bathroom. I will only be a very short moment. I will put on... I have to actually quit the game for this because my game quits. But yes, I will be back very shortly. It will only be a moment. Yeah, have some happy music. I think, Barry, you might be putting on a ad or something like that. But I will be back very shortly. Hello, and I'm back. Thank you all very much for your patience there. Let me just stop that music and I will bring back Fallout, and I should bring back chat on the off chance any of you actually want to say something to me. You know, just on the off chance that happens. Let me open that again. Okay, okie dokie. Good old green Mario. Oh, poor Luigi. Has anyone played Luigi's Mansion? I got about 20 minutes into it, and it was good, but I just never went back to it. So it was one of those cases of like, you know, when you're like, I like this game, but I guess I don't like it that much. Okay. I just had this, Barry, I did change the thing back so it's on my camera, right? Because I actually can't see it due to this. Oh no, why am I doing this? Okay, I want to wait. That's what I want to do. I want to wait. Just the 7 hours. Oh gosh. Okay, so you have Luigi Mansion, haven't played it? Yes, excellent, awesome. I just had this moment where I was like, because the chat actually fills up the thing. So you haven't played it yet. Let me know, like make sure, would that be one you play on stream or like one you play by yourself? Because I'd be interested to see someone play it, because I was like, I didn't have any reason for not coming back to it. I just didn't come back to it. Hi.
If you want any of this shit, just say so.
Yeah, well, actually, I would like you to repair my stuff first. I didn't mean to repair all of that. Well, that sucks for me. So we had, or like, 3,000 something caps. Now we have 470. So I just made a super duper poor. So that's nice of me, isn't it? Who needs money anyway? I guess we'll just sell a bunch of stuff because we don't need it. So that also works out pretty well, I guess. So we'll get rid of that. Now, while we're selling all of this lovely old stuff, it has reminded me, so you guys know about syphilis, right? That wonderful old disease. So that's another fun one where they had a couple of different cures for it. And one of them, they would actually give you malaria. So if you got syphilis, they'd be like, okay, so what we'll do is we'll give you malaria instead. That is the next option you can have. They weigh anything? No, they don't. Which it actually, surprisingly enough, was effective for the majority of the time. Sometimes what would happen is you would die of the malaria, but, and I loved this quote when I was reading about this, for everyone else who didn't die, they showed great improvement. And I was like, you would hope that they showed great improvement. I don't think we need that at all, and I will keep the assault rifle on the off chance that we actually do run into an awful lot of pain. But he can have all of my 10mm rounds, and you can have all of my 5mm rounds. Yes, excellent. Now we're rich again. Hurrah!
Thanks.
He loses his clothes and adopts a brand new apocalypse kind of look while trying to not eat anything that gives him powers. Instead, he uses his knowledge of plumbing to create traps, drowning the toads and starving the hive mind, controlling Mario and the toads. He's also trying to save Daisy as he learns to accept his brother's fate. Oh my gosh, yes! I would like you to go right. I think if Nintendo ever goes to horror films, Killer Wasp, you totally have to pitch some ideas to them. Yeah, I know, right? Like, this is your choice. You may have syphilis or you may have malaria. That's it. These are the two choices you get, kids. Absolutely horrifying. But that was one of their old choices. The other, and you guys will like this one. This one's also eventually a choice. Has anyone here heard of a syphilis syringe? And this may make a few of you cringe. I want to give you a fair warning here. I'm enjoying your ideas, Killer Wasp. So basically, this is way back in the day when, you know, people were still trying to understand how science works. And a syphilis syringe is a giant needle. And when I say giant, I mean it's like about an inch around kind of thing is the cylinder. And it's about, I think I was reading, like, they got up to like something like 5 inches long or something like that, like very, very big. And what they did was, now the good thing is they didn't technically pierce your skin with this needle because they inserted it via the urethra. At which point they would fill you up with mercury. And so this is the cure to syphilis. And what would happen is they were like, cool, we'll just fill you up with the mercury. What would end up happening is well, this is it. Most people ended up succumbing from mercury poisoning before the syphilis could kill them. So I don't even know if anyone was cured, but this was actually a very popular thing.
Thank God. Water.
Oh.
I'm out.
Yeah, actually I've got some water. Yes. Excellent.
Won't forget it.
Great. That's why we have water, so we can help people like that. I've hydrated someone. That's at least one corpse worth of eating somebody. I think you guys are reacting to the syphilis, Neil. Yeah, I did advise you. But yeah, that was a thing they did. Because it's funny, they used to use mercury for almost everything. They also did another, and this one didn't involve a needle. It just involved mercury pills that people could take. But my word, a lot of people had kidney and liver failure due to mercury poisoning back in the day. Which I'm just like, guys, can we stop giving poison to everyone? Like, there are other options. Sure, like, obviously your choice almost always comes down to which way do you want to die. Though it was funny how many people died due to medicine. Like, poisoning used to be a major reason why somebody would die. And it's just because we didn't understand that, like, you shouldn't eat arsenic. Like, arsenic bad for human body. And I'm always like, how long did it take someone to realize that that was a bad choice? Because I would have thought there would be some correlation at some point, but allegedly, no, there wasn't. another old-timey one, and this isn't as bad. This one's okay. So this was actually later, more in the 19th century. What they would do is, it was very popular, and you could actually order them through a magazine. It was very popular for people wanting to lose weight to order a tapeworm egg. So they'd take a tapeworm egg and they'd have it grow inside of them, because that way, if they ate food, the worm would also be eating the food instead. And that was wildly successfully popular as a weight loss technique for ages. Like, before people realized that putting a parasite inside of you is a terrible, terrible idea. So apparently they were near Oasis. Somewhere Oasis is here. I'm a necromantic god, how dare you? Oh, there you are. It's old though, but water. Bye, I guess. I think that they're maybe just as bad now, but we don't know until years. Oh yeah, that's the thing I'm always worried about, Danish, is like, how many things do you think we do today that we just don't understand how bad it is in the future? And it's like the whole trans fats thing. When trans fats first came out, everyone was like, these are great. But trans fats are actually exceptionally bad for you, because they not only give you bad cholesterol, they also take away good cholesterol, which I just always find it hilarious, since we created that thinking we were so good about it. So speaking of trans fats, because that's actually a thing that Australia is very restrictive of, did you know that in Ireland, Subway bread isn't counted as bread? There's too much sugar in it. I've always thought that was a neat fact. So when they get bread from Subway, they're not actually getting bread by Irish rules. Where on earth? No one happens to know the way into Oasis today, because I just seem to be wandering around a giant rock, and I'm into geology as much as the next person, but I just don't know how entertaining that is for everyone for me to wander around a giant rock. Oh golly, let's just jump on down here. So that's where our man is that we saved. I'm going to guess that there's some silly way into Oasis that I just can't figure out. Let me think. So I feel like we were closer at the top than we were at the bottom. Check local map. Oh, yes. I don't know why I forget that these are options. Abandoned shack, abandoned shack. That's our local map. Not the most helpful. See, I love when, like, the game just does that. So I really want to check out these grenades, and it seems like I've managed to wander to a corner of the map that's just not wanting to give me anything. Reclining Groves Resort Homes. Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's go here. We'll skip over that. I can come back to Oasis, because I know Oasis is a major thing. So I'll look up how to get there. Like, we've got so many points to ping. I'll come back to it. But yes, Oasis was something that a lot of people talked about being a very interesting... Oh, good, we're fighting. What are we fighting, folks? No, we're just epic battle music. All right, that's also an option. Okay. I have a question. Do you guys prefer games that do alter the music when you are fighting something specifically? Oh, Driverford, thank you so much for the sub there. That's really awesome of you. Glad you like the stream so much. Oh gosh. Yes, we are going the right way. Or hang on. Or Broadcast Tower IPB. Are you wanting me to go to Broadcast Tower? Is that... Hang on, I'll hit here first, because that's where we're hitting. But Drabaphone, I believe you've been watching my YouTubes, correct? Did you enjoy the Nuka-Cola factory battle? That still haunts me to this day. And the outcome, when I eventually... Because I end up having to go back there twice more. The outcome of that... In case you haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin it for you. That was a devastating find. Yeah! Oh god, are you okay there? Oh no, I'm being shot at. What is shooting at me? Oh, laser people. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just grab my... Oh gosh, dang it. I'm just gonna shove some dog meat in my face and some ant meat. I'm just gonna shove every single animal I've ever found into my face, like a terrifying Noah's Ark of healing. And we'll take that out as well. And Ronan, thank you so much for the follow there. Okay, so we'll also just do a couple of needles, because who doesn't love needles? Now, I want to test out my paddle. I understand, everybody, that technically running at people with bullets where I have a stick with nails is not the smartest choice, but this is a new toy, and I must test it out. It's very effective. He's learning his lesson. Look at that. That is a lesson he will never forget because he is dead and he has no ability to learn any other lessons. So that's great. And we will take you out as well. I really like this paddle. It's really effective. I am very surprised. I honestly thought, and okay, who here thought the paddle would be so effective? I honestly thought it would just be a fun little, oh, look at that. We're fighting you with a nail board, but a named one. But this is actually working out super duper swell. Come here, sir. Haha! I'm pretty sure I just need him in the balls, actually. I don't think I even used the damn thing. That's absolutely brilliant. Is that, yes, Ronan, it is a unique item we found, which is why I was super duper excited to get it. Oh, yes. Thank you for the reminder there, Red-Eye. There we go. 2 of every animal, including human. But yes, we found it in a random shack. A corpse was clinging to it, so I took it. I've gotten quite a lot of the unique items here. So you love Danish when the music changes and that? Yeah, like I'm a big fan of when the music changes because I can, see, this is why we were helping the innocent people before. You see how the game is punishing me for doing nothing but cleaning up waste in the wasteland? Like, look at this. It's going to waste. I'm doing a cleaning service, yet the game is saying that I'm doing a bad action. It's very confusing. So now I have to go save some more hostages or hydrate people. The options. But yes, so I'm a big fan of whenever a game has music come in so that I know that an encounter is still happening. Because I can be a bit scatterbrained. So for me, it's just a handy little way to be like, oh, yes, we are still battling. Like, objective isn't complete yet. You've not done. You need to trigger something. And Fallout 3 has such epic music, honestly. Karmic balance is very, very busy work. I'm constantly having to just, you know, counter everything, and there's stuff that I do, like, again, when I take from somewhere that no one can see me taking from, is that, okay, I know that the answer is technically yes, it is stealing, but is it stealing that I should be punished for if nobody knows I did it? Because I understand fully, if I steal in front of you, or I break into your house, or I kill your spouse, I should be punished for that, if you saw me do it. But if you didn't see me do it, then how does the karma know that I was a bad person? What are we? Reclining Groves Resort Homes. Well, we found the resort homes, everybody. Oh gosh, what did we trigger there? They're not very good homes, are they? I don't think this is a very nice resort, honestly. Oh, it's just a scorpion. I bet you the scorpion's going to do more damage than the guy with lasers. Oh golly, out they go. Fun fact about scorpions, and I'm sure I've probably said this before on stream about them, but did you know, if you cut off their tail, scorpions actually can live for months on end. However, they only live about 8 months because they can no longer defecate. And so what happens is if you cut off the tail, it just builds up inside of them, and they effectively get crushed from the inside out from their own fecal weight, which is terrifying. So please don't cut off a scorpion's tail. Because, like, that's kind of a horrifying way to die. Okay, so everything is there. That's perfectly fine. But ever since I learnt that fact, I can't unthink that fact whenever I see one of the scorpions. So I like to drop it here and there just to like, oh gosh, a deathclaw. Hi sir, how are you? I'm doing really well. In fact, I'm doing so well, I'm just gonna pop a couple of needles just for funsies. I'll pop a couple more. And my board is not as effective against a man with giant claws. He definitely had a bit of an advantage there. Oh my. Alright. Well, that was a bit of an explosion, wasn't it? I just thought I was going to give it a light whack, but that is definitely not what happened there. Golly. Montgomery County Reservoir. Let's keep going. A very, very much drama on a shitty end for the Scorpions. Okay, so back across the wasteland. Everything is nice. Now, do I... Yes, I just turned on my Pit Boy. Do you guys want that to remain on, or is it not much of a difference? Because sometimes it goes really dark, sometimes it doesn't. So, Ronan, that sounds amazing to be able to get rid of the karma thing, but I'm not actually playing with any mods, so I'm trying to play the truest version of the game as I can, so I can experience what other people did for the game, what made it like such a classic. But that's cool to know. So you can make mods, can you? That's cool. Oh gosh, down you go. Oh no! I feel like... No, that's okay. It's a metal robot. It's fine. They just don't normally have a personality. I say that as if all the people that I've taken out also didn't have a personality. Sometimes they did. And sometimes they just ran screaming at me, which I can't, like that, I can't be held accountable. Now, we need to find a target. Oh, gosh, dang it all. You know what we should have done? When that giant scorpion was coming, we should have used the Nuka-Cola grenade. That's what we need to do, because I really, really want to see that in action. I feel like I can ping both of these things. Uh-oh. Yes! No, okay, so it's technically a small scorpion. I shouldn't use it against a small scorpion. That's a waste, isn't it? A big scorpion, yes, but that's a... Oh, no, this is just a... Oh, never mind. Forks has sort of murdered it for me. Isn't it the worst? Oh, gosh. He's just... Bye! When somebody steals your kill, that always is infuriating. So let's... Oh, good, a person. I need some health, dear. Like, I know I technically have enough stim pack, but I am getting a little bit low. Wowzers, she went down fast. Let's grab that. She felt more for one robot than the two families she killed since it started. Yeah, there we are. See, the thing is, I'm not a psychopath, and I can prove that because I have sympathy. It's just, you never quite know where my sympathy is going to land. It's the best way to look at it. What was it? There was, when Prime died in this, Liberty Prime died, I was so sad. That was devastating. I did not expect it to happen, and he was just taken from me. Everyone in chat had been talking about how great he was, and I thought he just lived, and then they exploded him in my face, which was... No, did you just... Have I had a grenade thrown at me before?
Wanna dance me? Let's dance!
Honestly, I don't want to kill you. You're the first person to ever throw a grenade. Never mind, you've got friends. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe we could flee. Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's the first time I've ever had a grenade thrown at me. I wanted her to live just for the ingenuity. But, like, if she's going to keep, if she's going to play unfair and bring a friend, like, I know I have Forks, but he's in a life debt. I can't help that. And we can't ever let Forks go because, I think it's going to be hard to convince him to come back to us since he only likes good people. Oh, gosh. He lives on in my heart forever. Hi, Boom. How's it going? Yeah, I can imagine that would be in my eulogy, wouldn't it? Like, she felt more for this one robot. Uh-oh. Here's my stick. Oh. What was this random herd of women doing out here? Like, it's rare that it's all just women. Huh. Okay. That's nice. What did we just ping? Montgomery County Reserve. Okay. Oh, I guess, like, they were arguably decorating the place, if you can call that decoration. Seriously, like, one person decorated the wasteland, and their theme was impaled body parts. I would not be surprised to find out if their name was Vlad, and they had taken the vampire perk. Okay. So, honestly, I'm not even sure why sometimes I feel a little bit bad when we stumble into, like, their little gang homes and all they were doing was, like, relaxing and stuff like that, but... like, look, this is them. I was so far away and they shot at me. I can't be held accountable for what happens if they engage first. And we'll take out your face. I love how serious... I always forget that Jeff's actual hair is purple. That's a wig we're wearing, which apparently reduces our perception, which is very interesting. And I think we'll just do a tad on here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading chat as I'm swinging wildly. That was very silly. Hang on. Oh gosh, so let me just take this. We psychopaths because we know it's not real, and therefore. Good idea that it's so itchy that I'm concentrating on that all the time, Drama. I think one other suggestion was perhaps the wigs getting in my eyes, but I like both. It could be a combination of in my eyes and it's just so particularly itchy. So fun fact I can't prove, but games make us all look like psychopaths because we know it's not real and therefore it doesn't matter. Kind of like if God was real, he would either be uncaring or narcissistic, which the Christian God seems very narcissistic. I can't disagree with you on any of those points there, Killer Wasp. Oh, hang on. I want that. Definitely, I think the video games definitely the average player comes out looking very very narcissistic. I think Spinks said it. Spinks said it very well. I don't know if he's lurking or not today, but he did a very good summary of it because he likes to play good playthroughs. He was like, I like to play good playthroughs, but then and I thought to myself that everybody else would play the same, but then I went onto the internet. And yeah, definitely I think the average is evil playthroughs for people. We want to go to the tower, dang it. We want to go this way. That's the way we want to go. Itchy eye. Oh, itchy eyes. Not good. Actually, again, to fit our theme, probably if this was the 17th century, we would have to go eat somebody else's eyes to cure that. Since that seems to be the leading theme, is you often correlate the bodies. So if your eyes are itchy, find somebody's eyes who aren't itchy, which are not itchy, and consume them. And then in theory, your eyes will now be fixed. I would not be shocked to see that was an actual confirmed fact of things that happened. Oh golly. So here's that dang tower. Hi, tower. We have been searching for you for quite some time, but keep getting waylaid by health packs that seem very keen on entering the health portion of my life very quickly. Ah, the lovely moon. I do like the moon. It's nice to have it in the game. Oh golly. So fun fact, a astronaut actually ate part of the moon, and when he was asked to describe what it tasted like, he said it tasted okay. And I want so badly to know more about that. What do you mean it tasted okay? It's the moon. What did it taste like? What level of okay? Okay, like, okay, I could go for some more moon. Okay, but I would never eat moon again. Was it okay, like, you know, those really Moorish snacks that you get where you're like, this tastes okay, but you can't stop eating it? Was the dude just did he just always have like a pocket full of moon gravel that he was constantly chewing on? These questions that he did not answer, and he's refused to elaborate on the taste of the moon, which frustrates me to no end because it's not something I can go find out, obviously. But yeah, actually, it's so funny. If I don't know how much you guys know about space, but space is such a fun area with things that they do. Especially because, and this gets me so much, fresh bread is apparently the elusive thing that they haven't been able to figure out how to make in space yet. It's funny you would say evil, but in most circumstances, or at least my own, it's more curiosity than malicious. Well, yes, that's true. Like, it's where does the line cross from curiosity to evil actions? Like, if you... He's just having a bit of PTSD right now. He does that sometimes. It's sort of like, at what point is the evil action you've chosen to engage in, like, is it just curiosity? Because, like, you know, when you accidentally blow up the orphanage, you know you're probably going to catch some orphans in it. Even though it was curiosity that led to the blowing up, would you count it as evil because you knew what part of the outcome would be? Never been able to do an evil playthrough with mods. It's super easy to generate positive karma. Oh! So you just always can be good at it. That's fair. Are you just more of a fan of getting the good outcomes in most things? My eyes aren't itchy. Your character keeps getting a very itchy wig in their eyes. Thus, itchy eyes. Yes, Forks is, there you go. Usually he gets reset once when he gets a chance to shoot something. There he goes. There he is. I assume he just gets super excited about, murdering something and it has to pop off. But he's only recently started doing that. Funnily enough, he started doing that after I started embracing my darker side in the game. So I'm not sure if it's his exposure to me or just, he's glitching out. We must walk softly. Yes, thank you very much. The best thing was once we were walking and Forks was like, we must be mindful. And I was like, yes, we must be mindful. And then we walked into a bunch of mines, and it was almost like he was making a pun. And it is still my favorite interaction with Fawkes to date. Other than all the times that Big Daddy Fawkes has saved my life. I like those times as well. I appreciate when he meat shields for me. I appreciate when anyone meets shields for me. Right, so this is the power station. See, and this is, I know I have absolutely said this about Fallout before, but this is something that I appreciate so much about this game is I've spent pretty much this entire stream not specifically doing anything. Like, there's been the goal was to find 3 Dog, and we found 3 Dog within like, 10 minutes, and we'd completed that. But there's just been so much to do and explore in this game. And there's been so many random things that have been happening. So I love the game for that, because any game that can do that, in my opinion, is a tops. Because it's so hard to, like, when you get into a game and you have to wander from A to B and it's just boring and you're like, can I just get there now? I don't want to explore the area. I don't ever feel that with this game. The only time I'm frustrated is when I'm in Washington and I didn't mean to go stealth. Oh, well, we're stealthing now, everybody. Is when I'm in Washington and I can't figure out how to actually proceed. Oh, look at that. The bone's glitching out. Can we... No, we need a better hack skill. Of course we need a better hack skill. I actually regret not upping my hack skill now. Simply because since I've started playing the word game, I've started really getting into the word game. But perhaps that's just because I've managed to hack a couple of the easy ones. Oh my good lord. Come on, lockpick. Now, we jammed the metal in and we carefully tried and turn the screw, but it's not going, and it's going to snap again on us, isn't it? Nope. All right, nope. Oh my golly. Yes, excellent. We've got it. Perfect. That was very hard for what was not a lot of pay out there. Every time Fawkes sees you eat a dude, he has to remind himself of all the water you gave that one thirsty dude. Yes, and that I gave him freedom. He has to remind himself. Oh my gosh, okay. Where was the gate? There's the gate. Oh, these blasted people again. Would you stop coming after me? Haven't I done enough good? I can't imagine that now, like Fawkes said, yes, Mysterious Stranger, it's been so long. My time traveling, like, again, I think the Mysterious Stranger is a Time Lord, and I'm so pleased he's turned up. He hadn't for a while, and I was getting a bit worried. He is absolutely my favorite thing that turns up. Oh gosh, Fawkes just sits there mumbling at night. She gave that one person water. She gave that one person water. She is the hydration queen. That's all I need to know. Yes, it also what turns. Yes, totally agree with you, Danish. Like, it's such a time sponge. Like, you just, like, I just looked at the time and I was like, I cannot believe that, like, so much. Would you die? I am trying to narrate to chat. You won't. Okay, very rude. Sir, there. Oh my god. You deserve extra death for that. That was very rude. Look at that. Danish's entire end has been interrupted, and now you've exploded. You've done that to yourself, honestly. All right. Anyway, now that that person has been properly chastised, I would take that contract. I have so many of them now. Yeah, total time sink. Like, I've just been looking at the time. I'm like, I cannot believe so much time has gone by. It does not feel like it. The only reason I can tell that the passage of time has occurred is the fact that, like, my voice is starting to be like, did you know that you have the ability to stop speaking at all, Talasan? And to that, I say, no, let's continue to talk. But yes, the Talon Company are the worst. Always, always on my back. I would love to know who sent them after me. I mean, it's not like I've done that. It's not like Anyway, I would love to know who sent them after me for reasons of having a nice conversation with them. You know, just a nice, peaceful one. Did I repair my gun? I must have, right? Yeah, I did. I did repair my gun, so... Hang on. There we go. Okay, I hate when I go invisible and I forget where my things are. Isn't that always the darndest, guys, when you go invisible and you don't know where you've put everything? Yes, here. I'm still so sad that the buzz stick is dead. Oh, hang on. I think I vaguely remember this place. It was a right pain to get into. Go back to the world map. No, I haven't pinged it, so it must be something else I'm remembering. You're a itch-looking person, but have the title of Hydration Queen. You look so thirsty, but have the... I myself am thirsty in real life, but I hydrate others. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Go to their base. I would love to go to their base. Wait. Drama, are you saying that Talon actually have a base in this game? Because if they have a base, I think I know what I'm streaming tomorrow, and that's storming that base and taking them out. Oh, when you yes, danger. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Well, it is always the worst, like when you finish and it like is the time played and you're like, oh my gosh, the time. Like the number of hours I have in Overwatch, I'm just like, well. Though to be fair, that's a very different game, and the reason I lose the time in that is not because I'm lost wandering the maps. That would be quite funny if that was why. I think I'm managing to miss every single strike. Oh no, he turned to goo. That's absolutely brilliant. They have a base, you say, Drava. Well. Thank you very much. I wasn't sure what I was going to do tomorrow, and now I know. I know for sure what I'm going to do. You've learned all the skills in WoW though, Gainish. Think of all the electronical skills you wouldn't have learned if it wasn't for that. Talent company are the guys who come after you for having too good karma. So Ronan, I had both companies come after me. So both the companies came after me. It's just that Talon has persistently come after me now. But I'm very... And there's a bobblehead. Oh, thank you so much. So I'll make sure I have to look out for that. But it's good to know. Good. Thank you for reminding me that specifically they're coming after me for being good. See, guys, even further proof that Jeff is a good person. I mean, if I was a good person, would evil people be coming after me? Like, maybe, but probably not. Or for defusing the bomb in Megaton. Would you like to take a guess, Ronan, about the bomb in Megaton? Out of curiosity. Actually, I'm not sure, but this is fun. Barry, are you able to run a poll? Because I would love to see everyone's current mood right now in chat. Are we more blow up Megaton people, or are we more save Megaton people right now in chat? As a whole, everyone together, I just would love to see where everyone is sitting. Out of curiosity. I'm not sure if you can, but is Moira a ghoul? Yes, Ronan, Moira is a ghoul. I realize I have now definitely answered your question. It helps a little if you have people play through, because then you always convince yourself that you are actually being social. Yes, Danish, I've done that 1,000 times. I have been like, no. It was these 5 hours where I should have been asleep. I was with someone and we were socializing, and that's an important thing to do. And it's like, okay, and what did you socialize about? Did you talk about philosophy or interesting stuff or learn stuff? No, mainly we screamed at each other, get down, and oh my gosh, that thing is killing me. But it was totally a form of communication, so I feel justified. Oh, this is delightful, a little sniper rifle. But I don't want it. Okay, if you're a good person, you wouldn't be trying to convince people of that fact. Blow it up. I just think that perhaps what happens is people see me being a cannibal and they get a little bit confused and they think to themselves, oh, okay, I was meant to go, oh, look at that. That's typically an evil person action. But if they looked a little bit harder and they wiped off the human body parts covered in my face, they would see that Jeff is actually a really delightful person deep down and a good person. Oh, we're on top of this. That's a nice area to get on top of. You know, I just occasionally people get a bit confused. Well, folks, this was a bit of a waste of time climbing up here. Let's go back down. Follows up a quick little 2-minute one. I have not actually seen which do you choose in Fallout 3. I hope I can see.
Come up, wherever you are!
Folks, can we go through? Hang on, there we go.
Found your sorry ass.
No
2
more
vertical blocks so far.
hiding
Oh
for
god,
you.
here you are. See it, look. Again, if we look at it this way, how many awful raiders have I taken out of the Wasteland now? Arguably, I'm saving everybody. So, you know those people we sent out into the Wasteland with their supplies this time? They might run into these horrible scavengers, but if the scavengers are dead, then they can't run into them. Ah, big brain, smart karma thinking. Totally is what's going on there. Let's go out here. All right, so we've pinged that little area, so that's nice. There's the Deathclaw. I actually, look, honestly, in all honesty, I think the Deathclaws are cute. I really like them. Look at them. The little wandering, like a little velociraptor. He's just having a good time. I hate that I have to like take so many of them out, but that's because they keep coming after me. Fort Constantine. Oh, Fort Constantine sounds like somewhere I can use a grenade. Let's go that way. No. Not as long as because he wasn't saving anybody. He was just being... How on earth did I get on top of that? He was just being generically evil. I'm saving innocent people. There's a difference.
You're not in...
Oh.
Why don't you go bother the Brotherhood or something?
Okay, lady. But I... Oh, what's this? Schematic. And I really want to get the... Can I... How can I... Interesting. I've not actually seen something out of reach before that I can't grab. So I'm wondering how on earth I get that. Oh, there is no bobblehead. All right. And, well, thank you anyway for that. Blow Up Megaton wins. Okay, so apparently we are... The chat is leaning towards evil. Very nice. Very nice. I like the...
Walk off, loco.
Everyone blow it up. Okay. I will actually have to try and remember, I think, in future to try and use polls more, because they seem a neat way to sort of engage everyone's overall reaction. I'm thinking that whatever RPG I do next, whether it be Oblivion or New Vegas, that we try and make it, because I'd like to try and do it with a little bit more input from everybody onto their, like what we do. So I might start with it having a bit more polls where people are like, do we save this person or not save this person, as a kind of way to see what happened. Because I've kind of done that with this game and that's been fun, but I wasn't using polls obviously the whole time. But it is something that I think I might do just to, I think that would be neat. I like the idea that if you all help me make decisions, then all my crimes are everybody's crimes. And that way, we are all equally to blame, which I think is neat. And, okay, we're back to lock. I like how that robot is there just watching me as I'm slowly lockpicking. Oh, okay, that's going down. Let's try this one again. And, oh golly. Well, fortunately, we have... Oh no, I misread that. I read my lockpick skill. We only have 8 bobby pins left. I'm actually going to have to be a bit careful here. Oh shoot, we have 7 bobby pins left. I am not... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, damn it. Okay, so we know it's kind of in that area. This... No. Oh gosh. Yes! Oh gosh! We were so close! So close! I really want whatever in it. Yes, excellent. It's mine. What is it? I bet it's trash. It's almost always trash when I get excited. Oh, it's robots. Excellent. Actually, this is a really good time for us to change into the Tesla cannon, which I adore. So let's add the Tesla cannon on. And just speaking of old-timey things, it reminds me of, and I think this will be me almost out of all the medical facts for today, and this one isn't as bad as the others have been. I severely oh my gosh, I promise, but it is an Australian one, which I found very specifically weird. So basically what it was if you sat inside the carcass of a whale for 30 hours, you would be cured of any joint pain for a year. Very specifically, 30 hours in the whale carcass on the beach, and you would have 12 months free of joint pain. And I have so many questions about that. How did that become a thing? Who sat in a whale carcass in the first place? Why did they sit inside the whale carcass? And did they do experiments to see that, yes, 29 hours does not give you a year of joint pain relief. It has to be 30. I just have so many queries about it, and they'll never be answered, and I know that. But, you know, I would love to know. We're saying people he was ensuring the future of his citizens, but... Viewers are guilty because they did nothing to stop it. Exactly, you're guilty by association, and sometimes encouraged it. I do not need other people's approval. That being said, I am not a believer in good or bad, just caught or not caught. Well, you will fit in very, very well around here, Killer Wasp, because we very much have a caught or not caught mentality. Okay, so... And we'll just go through that. Oh my gosh, we do not have a lot of lockpicks left. Oh, what a waste. What a delightful waste. We just came out the other side. So now that I've gotten rid of that, honestly, I'm gonna just nip back right inside. Forks, dear, can you come here? Thank you very much. How ripped is Forks? Like, seriously, the guy is ripped. Let's go back in. I assume like all the blood on him just acts like a, like, you know, how the bodybuilders use oil and everything like that. Like he's just got that, the blood as the shiny stuff, because he's constantly covered in it. And I have to believe at some point it's a choice. Hang on. How did someone make that connection? Which connection, Danish? I'm not too sure. Sentry boats in Fallout 3, sentry bots in Fallout 4. So sentry bots in Fallout 4, are they even harder than these? Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. A lot of science is just bulldog, honestly. Some of the science experiments that happen are just like, but why would you do this? Why would you test this? Oh gosh, you were very close to my face and I was not expecting that. People used to make it. So the one that I've always thought was very, very interesting as like the wild activity, because you've just reminded me. So obviously we all know about the witch burnings, right? And the whole witch, like the way to execute a witch would be, you know, burning them. But what was the logic? Why burning? Because in theory, right, you think witches are real. Witches are attacking, and your response is, I guess we'll use one of the most dangerous things we currently have, fire. But if the witches are as dangerous and smart as you know, like you believe, then why wouldn't you think that they would protect themselves against fire? Like, because if I was an all-powerful being, that's what I would do. I would be like, you know what, make it so I can't drown, make it so that I can't be set on fire, because like, you know, back in the day when this was happening, those were the major things, and make it so that I can't be hung. Once you've got that, you're basically safe, right? Like, oh, we need a paint gun, excellent. I'm just curious as to what the logic was, like, why fire? Why go with fire, guys? I think we've just wandered back in a circle. That's perfectly fine. The music is still going, which concerns me. Because I know, like, because you know how, like, the drowning, the witch one, that was actually just one of the, like, the 3 ways of, that was, like, the 3 medieval ways that you could basically combat, which was, like, trial by fire, trial by water, and, trial by combat. Which, I know I've mentioned on stream before, but do you guys actually know about the trial by fire one? Because that one's a really, I actually enjoy trial by fire, the theory or the idea behind it, because it also confuses me a little bit. They're freaking scary. Okay, so like they're much more terrifying, because these ones are a bit of a joke. These sentry turrets, they just kind of go down super duper easy. So that's something to look forward to. Intimidation is a fantastic deterrent. I like intimidation as a deterrent. If any of you are ever unfortunate enough to play a D&D game with me, you'll learn that very, very fast. Burn them in the fire of God, or burn them because fire is in hell and they can't save themselves or something. Yeah, that would make sense, like something stupid like we're trying to cleanse them with the flames. But I would just in my head, I'd be like, are we just destroying this little robot pet? I actually kind of am feeling a little bit bad here. Like, I think these robots were just imitating being people. Like, they have like, a little factory, their little house. Look at that. They probably tried to make dinner, but their stupid robot hands can't hold plates, so they spill plates everywhere. And I'm just here destroying their happy little family. Oh, poor little robots. Poor guys. I'll loot the bed so it wasn't in vain. How about that? Does the looting make you feel better? Looting makes me feel better. We just come out in a little thing here. Yeah, like they're just chilling down here. They're in the house. You know, these guys were here. They're probably having like a nice little robot chat, and then I've come up with my Tesla cannon, and I've ruined everything for them. How horrible. I think this is possibly the worst crime I've committed today. Oh, well, oh no, hang on. We have to take out this one, because if you leave the robot, there it goes. What will happen is he will be very sad because all his robot friends are dead. And this way we're actually sparing him mental trauma. So, you know, yay, we did another good thing. But my karma didn't go up. Suspicious, yes? And we'll go to that SATCOM array. I heard of a different witch execution. They kept putting more. Oh yes, yes, that one. I forget the name of the Danish, but the one where you basically have a board and you'd put it over the person and you'd keep putting stones on top of it. That was actually interesting enough. I think that was used to often make innocent men talk on witch trials, weirdly enough. Because that's why it would take days for it to happen, it was a way of trying to make somebody crack. So it would eventually kill them because of the pressure and weight, but it was also meant to give them a chance to be like, I will give up the witch. It was a really interesting one. As awful as the terrifying medieval things are that, all the people were dying, the techniques and things they did are like, who came up with this concept? Like, what sadistic person was like, hey guys, how about we get a giant board and we crush this person really slowly? Like, it's the person who comes up with that I think is the real threat. Do you know what I mean? Not the imaginary witch. Do you need to talk? I thought you meant like, do you need to talk as in like, can you stop talking now? And I was very confused. Barry is my... Hey Barry, how's it going? So I've been looking into these torture techniques, Barry. Are you free anytime soon? No reason, just wanting to know. I swear I'm not a bad person, I'm just terribly curious. We need to keep the water so that we can prove that we're a good person. And if we do this, okay. Okie dokie. Saving. Oh no, everything's exploding on us. But why? I think we just need to ping this sat array. That will be absolutely delightful if we can do this. So if you do... Yeah, if Barry doesn't log in, it's like, hey, so what happened to Barry? Nothing, Barry's fine. You just see me like typing on another computer and like Barry's thing comes up. Yes, Barry is here and Barry is fine. Wait, did I didn't just break into the Talon base, did I? Like, have I... Hang on a second. Forks, thank you very much. Let me just go out. And yeah, it's just a satellite facility. Okay, because I was like, hang on, that guy was just chilling there. What just happened? Can I? Yes! Oh no, it's just that. It's just the log entry. Oh, that's upsetting. I thought it was going to be a hack game, but it was not. But we did get a book, so that's absolutely brilliant. And Forks is doing something in the background there. Okay, and we'll investigate this goo. They would be like, if you're not supposed to die, God will save you. Then turn around and be like, if anything weird and unexpected happens, kill them hard. Yes, it's like, yeah, see, God will save you guys. That's totally what's happening. Just admit to the crime. I haven't had a chance to do the crime yet, drama. Barry's still totally here. Aren't you, Barry? Barry, say yeah. The question is whether or not they realize that I keep Barry locked up in a basement. I mean, that was the quiet part out loud. Other loud parts I was meant to say is Barry's totally free range. Oh gosh. Hi, what are you doing? Well, no, Forks, stop it! You mean it? Forks! We didn't have to do that. I think she was like a mutant as well. Oh, what's this? High water trousers activation code. We didn't need to murder her. She would have been... Ooh. I will investigate. There isn't a bit. That's interesting. Oh, wait, no. Scientist outfit. I love scientist outfits. Oh, I wish I could put... This is my one... Okay, so this is the one really big drawback I think this game has, is I can't wear my science outfit over my armor. It makes me very, very sad, because I would love to be able to wear the science, like the lab coat over it, and have it when it's like doing the slow frame, me in a lab coat. Because that way I can be like, no, I'm doing this for science. That is what's happening. The hack game is so much fun, Danish, and I really regret not putting more into my hacking skill. Initially, I didn't think, like, I just never did it, and then I started doing it last stream, and now I'm like, I want to play more of the hack game, and I really regret not doing it. Better than the first Bioshock. Oh yeah, better than the first Bioshock. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we've got stim packs, so that's okay. We'll heal up there, and we'll just do... No, I want to keep that.
Sorry, but I need to jet.
Oh, no problem. Thanks so much for staying by, for hanging out there, Ali. Or Killer Wasp. Now I'm not sure which one to call you. Sorry for being so... You were not so much. It was an utter delight to have you here as I scream and run away from that. Hopefully we'll see you around there, Ali the Killer Wasp. But have a good sleep. Though, funnily enough, actually, that is perfectly timed because we are wrapping this up. Pretty much now, actually, is when I do wrap this up, everyone. So that I will bring me back to Tenpenny Tower. Because yeah, that's actually amazingly perfectly timed that we did that. So yeah, for any, let me just hit the save while I keep wandering. But yes, so hopefully you all have enjoyed it. I've had an absolute blast. Let me just tab out of that, hopefully. Yes, that's worked. Excellent. So yeah, I have had a absolute blast, everyone. It's been so much fun. No, not a problem. It's there, Killer, it's there specifically so that I know if someone's leaving, because I absolutely hate missing messages, but I would be so loath to miss it if someone was saying goodbye to me specifically and I didn't see it until way too late and they'd already left. So that's why I made it make a noise, so that I would always catch it if somebody was leaving. Yeah, Drob, if you want to send me the location to the base, just totally hit it. Thank you, T-Blanket, so much for saying it was a fun stream. I'm glad. I hope everybody else has had fun. I really honestly had a blast, even though we're just wandering around doing nothing. But, you know, slight murder, which is, I guess, something. But if anyone wants to see more of the Fallout, I stream again tomorrow, but I stream at a very different time. I stream at 8 p.m. Australian time. It's 4:30 p.m. Australian time right now, sort of a kind of a reference. But if you ever want to know what time it is where you are, just check my About page. I have a countdown timer that will actually tell you how long to the next stream in your time zone, wherever you are. And if anyone wants to know when else I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I stream 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And on Saturdays, I stream 1:30 p.m. till 16:30 p.m. And if my voice wasn't breaking, I honestly probably would have pushed a bit more further today, but it's, my voice is kind of going like, you've told them enough horrifying medical facts. Leave their psyche intact, at least for another day. But yeah, everyone have a fantastic rest of the time zone wherever you are. See ya!